Happy Wednesday. Wednesday. I hope you guys are here. Or you guys will be back soon if you're not here yet, because I was confused on my times. I was like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 2:45, 3 o'clock. Anyway, I'm Reality Kristen Marie. It's Wednesday. This is Beverly Hills recap of the reunion part 2. Kind of boring. Not as interesting as I thought. I actually thought it was the last one. I didn't think there was a part 3. But I guess we can still go on and still talk about more stuff. I don't know what we're going to talk about. I think we've talked about enough, but I know what to say. Oh my God, did you give me notes? I didn't even check to see. Oh crap. If you're listening on the Who's Starting On podcast time, this is Who's Starting On podcast. It is on the YouTube channel. You could check all podcast platforms, including Spotify, Apple, to rate me 5 stars or leave a bad review. Leave me 5 stars, but then leave me a bad review if you don't like me. But oh, and if you watch Crazy Live, you can come here. I didn't, but I'm going to check them right now. If you want to watch the Crazy Live 3 days a week, I am here Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And then I'm in front of the camera. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I think that's better. Sometimes twice a day. Pop culture news in the afternoon. Housewives in the morning, or whatever this is. Hey, Larja. And I'm usually with Miss Large Curves. Which I will drop the link for you right now. Because I feel like we've been talking about this. I can't believe it. See, time flies now. So it's like, I feel like we just got done talking about this, but we did talk about it for almost 10 hours on Saturday. Well, Large and her crew did, but I started in the morning. All right. So yeah, let me get to my notes. But yeah, so yeah, this was such a boring. I mean, the beginning of it was a little good. I like the fact that we called out, thank you, that we called out Kyle and fucking Morgan, because yeah, bitch, you got fucking popular because of this. We didn't even know who you were. I don't think much people did. And everybody, I wish they would stop scooting around the fact that literally her husband, ex-husband, works for Mauricio. Yeah, I thought they weren't married. Apparently they're married. We're married, right? How weird. And like, how did that start? But it's like it's insanity, and everybody's kind of like, and I know Garcelle, like what Garcelle is like. I still am at this. It's just weird to me. I'm still to believe that like maybe their daughter, maybe it's her daughter. You know, I know they suck. You know what I mean? Like it just feels like, you know, and this whole girl code thing is completely. It was not the same, Dorit. I mean, Kyle, it is not the same. Friend code. Oh, because she showed okay your text. You guys weren't even friends at the time. Remember, you weren't talking to her for like 6 months, and you said she exaggerated your friendship. Well, then why do you care? Like, you know what I mean? No more girl code after that. It's not even the same thing. Again, you would be flipping out if it was Mauricio, but you're like such a snake that you just like skirt around it. Like you'll just hate to read, but secret is because she kisses back. But like you won't fucking say that, because then that would make you wrong for texting PK. But you should say something like that. Or I'm sorry, that would make you right. You should say something like that. Like, oh, well, you kissed my husband's back, so yeah, we're even. But like, she's such a snake. Hi.
Right. Why? Happy Wednesday.
Happy
Oh
Wednesday.
my gosh. How are you feeling today? You're looking lovely.
Thank you. Try. I like this. I know she's your favorite. I
Who?
thought she got completely ignored though. Like I was like, what? Where'd she go? What happened? I thought we were talking to her. And then when they came back, it was like, no, we're talking to her. You know?
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Jennifer, yeah. I was like, oh,
I
well, we're not.
like Jennifer.
That was my favorite part with the reunion of her. I actually liked her at the reunion. I was like, oh, you know, I mean, I disagree with Dana Wilkie. Sutton making $300,000 a month. That's just a little bit of what she gets from her ex-husband. Is a lot of money. I don't know if you listened to what I sent you.
Oh no, I didn't get a chance to listen to stuff today. I got it, but I was blowing balloons. He turned 17, so I was making
Oh yeah,
caramel sauce for the cake. I'll post a picture. I made a homemade 1, 2, 3, 4 cake and then caramel sauce, and it came out spectacularly. So
yeah,
I
yeah.
was doing that kind of stuff. I'm sorry, darling.
No, seriously. Well, she keeps harping. Dana keeps harping on Garcelle's debts and how much she owes on her house, how much she's taken out.
Yeah.
She does, and
I
she's
don't
like,
like it.
she definitely quit because of something. It couldn't be just, she definitely needs the money, is what she's saying. And I'm like, I don't know.
I don't buy it. I don't know. I don't think that that's her position. I know that she showed the stuff about her freaking mortgage. Who cares?
Yeah,
Maybe it's good debt. Maybe she took money out of that to fund
yeah.
the other house. Who knows what she did and who cares? She left. She
Well, I mean,
said why she left. I don't know why people are in her pockets about it.
no, because she's like, she definitely has to be something because she was this much on this mortgage, and but then she didn't realize that she works for NBC, that Garcelle has a contract with NBC as some kind of producer, and she's like, well, she does have that contracting thing, so I guess she's doing okay, and I'm like,
Yeah,
yeah. She also doesn't think that some $300,000 a month is a lot. That Sutton can't do whatever
right,
the fuck she wants. I'm like, yeah, she can. Like, that's a lot. It's not like, she has all these, she does have expenses, but I'm pretty sure one $300,000 paycheck would cover her expenses for the month. You know what I mean? And
right.
including four houses. So it's like, I don't know what kind of money these people have, but like, I think that that's a lot of fucking money. And I think Jennifer Tilly has more than Sutton. I think Jennifer Tilly makes a lot more than Sutton, but like, it's just
I
a lot of money. But Garcelle, on the other hand, like Garcelle, I mean, like you can't sit there. Like, I feel like with Dana, and like, I think Dana's my friend, but I'm just saying this because it's getting on my nerves. Like, don't clock my money unless you're going to clock all of it. Like, maybe I don't make
right,
housewives money. Like, if you're going to clock my debt, clock my debts, clock how much I'm making for NBC as well as a producer or whatever
right.
she does. Garcelle does. So I don't know. That was just my point with that. I don't know. Not that everybody heard all things and
Yeah.
thing. That was my takeaway on it. And I'm like, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I
Like,
thought it was really interesting, and it's kind of like, because that whole thing with Garcelle about, um, she came in on it being about her ability to compete financially and whether she can pay a bill or not. And I don't
yeah.
know why this keeps shrinking every time I put it up there. Interesting.
Balloon.
No, like my thumbnail thing, I don't know why it keeps
Real funny. Oh, wait, it's only when
converting to
because I have that.
something.
I think I have that blue background.
Uh-uh. I had I
Mhm.
resized it and everything. Usually my thumbnail just shows, but
Oh, I see what you
I was
mean.
trying to make it show. Did Sutton take her meds? That was hilarious when Jennifer Tilly said that.
Oh my god, I know. And literally, like, I love the fact that Andy called out Morgan because Morgan was okay. Like, I mean, literally, we didn't know who the fuck you were, and you
Right.
should be happy. Like, he looks at, like, I think he's pissed because he's like, oh, you're good enough to film with her when after you got all the success. Like, people basically didn't know who you were, and yes, that's what he said in more than one.
Uh-huh.
You know? And it's true. And then for my daughters, what do your daughters have to do with it? I'm confused. Is she your
Oh
daughter?
my God.
Is she her
And then
daughter?
but and
Man.
then for her to talk about her daughters, but
Mhm.
when it comes to
Oh, I'm not
the
gonna fuck
comparison between Morgan and Jax and Jaden being talked to. I don't know. It's just she's all over the place in her reasoning, and none
exactly.
of it's a reason. Her anxiety is stalking me at this point. I'm in my house and I'm like, Kyle, get out.
I
I'm
know.
like,
I
she's
know. I know.
so a
And it's
lot.
with Dane all the time. I'm like, I need to over like Louis and Teresa. I'm like, I need help. I need serious fucking help. I hate them.
Yeah,
So I'm like, I fucking hate them so much. I need help. Like,
yeah.
this isn't
I,
normal. And she was like, just calm down. I'm like, it's just I feel like a fucking psycho. Like when I didn't sleep for 2 days over fucking goddamn Monica, who's
yeah,
complaining a lot, who's bitching real bitchy, is really pissed right now about she's like, how is Bronwyn still on the fucking show as a fraud and has committed all these crimes and I'm not? I'm like, well, that makes sense.
yeah.
Get it?
I saw Bronwyn really did that shit, huh?
I guess. Yeah, I guess. I mean, look, I don't know when you have like all this money, why are you not paying it? Why aren't you taking care of your legal shit? Like, if you got warrants somewhere, fucking go take care of them or whatever the fuck she did. I don't know. Or not did or
And then
something.
for old boy, her husband, he's very powerful. And
Yeah.
for him to not have been able to either
Right.
take care of it so we never found out,
I,
or
you know,
does it affect him? Does he even know? Is it like when
right.
Dr. Heavenly's son got arrested, she didn't even find out?
Maybe he doesn't know. Maybe because it's something to do with her work too. Like, like maybe she mismanaged money or something. And I think also he has something to do somewhere. I don't know what part of it, but the guy's yacht that sank with all his family on it, like a weekend after he had won a settlement or not, or won a lawsuit between him and Microsoft Hewlett Packard or something, and this other people that
Mhm.
he sold it to. So apparently, the people that died in the yacht, apparently he has something to do with that whole situation. Todd, I don't know. I got to read
No.
the thing with
Well,
Dana.
I was wondering if Todd is part of the PayPal mafia,
Mm,
or a fringe member of the PayPal mafia, because he did help invent the Palm Pilot or
right,
whatever
right.
it was, or the BlackBerry. And I know that that was part of the whole Elon Musk, that
Oh,
Peter
okay.
Thiel guy
Yeah,
situation for the
stealing
PayPal
his
mafia.
allegedly
They
stealing his.
had their hands in that too. So I wonder how
Mhm.
far and deep he really goes, you know?
I know. I have to revisit that because it seems like it's probably going to come up now.
Oh
Like,
yeah, it might. I mean, we just talked about it.
her fraud.
And
They're going
I'm
to.
nobody. Look, I'm nobody and I thought of it.
I know. No, because it's like, well, I didn't really think anything was amiss with Brahman. I didn't think anything was bad. I honestly really liked her. I was like, oh shit, like she really don't have any.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? But this is kind of
Right.
strange. It is what it is. But I mean, you know what? Also, I find funny. We don't have. They're not really airing. They're not going to be airing for a while. There's like the spring lineup is just basically no Housewives at all, and summer line no
Yeah,
Housewives.
it's like freaking Below Deck and
Yeah,
uh,
and
yeah.
Valley, no Sir Valley yet, no Sir Rules yet on there, which is crazy. No Sir, like they must not be getting anything out of it because they haven't even announced it yet. Sir Rules, but the Valley's on there and all that. And then I was thinking like usually this shit starts stirring up right before they're about to air a season. So like this shit's
Mhm.
real. You know what I mean? Like usually they'll start putting out their business like a month like Kyle always does. Like she'll create some bullshit right before the season airs or like something. It's like,
Yeah, well,
oh
she was on her Instagram. No, she does Amazon Lives, I think.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Or she sells stuff on Amazon. And somebody asked her, has she talked to Garcelle since the reunion?
Yeah.
And she said she hasn't. She's texted her, but Garcelle's not taking her calls or something.
Well, just the main reason probably why you left, bitch. Like,
Right?
seriously. Like, you and this weirdo shit with your husband, for you not to say that you were leaving him because of the weirdo kitty cat shit and all the frigging money that he stole that nobody's asking you about, which is crazy to me. Like, and like,
And
women,
at the end, oh my God, I'm glad you said that.
yeah,
At the end of this one, she was in for the scene for the next one. They're talking about Mo, and she's like, "Oh, I know everything." She said she pulled a Erica Jane.
I know.
She's implying that she knows where all the bodies are buried.
Right, right.
Hmm.
She's always applied that he would never keep anything from her with the agency, and she can trust him. He's never going to screw her over. And it's like, so then just keep saying that, keep talking, keep talking. We're getting there because then you should
Yeah,
really should know about an extra $70 million, especially if you know everything about his finances and he's never not going to take care of you. Then you should know he's got an extra $70 million. And if not, you sure have hell fucking heard about it by now. You know what I mean? Like you do. She does pay attention to Data's Patreon, so it's like,
hmm,
but I do. I mean, and again with Morgan Wade, Andy's right. Like what is her problem? Like she shouldn't. She's first of all, she's a public figure. There's like no defamation when you're a public figure. You can't really, like it.
right.
You know, um,
And she's all, oh, she's just has anxiety
it's a
like me.
different fan base. Don't pay attention to us then.
Yeah.
Literally, like don't who
Look,
cares?
and for Kyle, Kyle, I feel like Andy was getting to, you use my platform to help
Right.
boost
Yes.
Morgan, and
Yes.
now how dare you not want us to
Yes.
talk about it after she used my
Mm-hmm.
platform. Nobody even knew who that bitch was, my
Right.
Kyle. And I let you bring on your girlfriend because I'm pro the letters.
Yeah.
And now here you are playing in our face
Yep.
a year later,
Yeah.
because he asked her straight out last reunion, what's up with you two? And she played coy. So now this season, he's like, look, what is it? Because we have a right to be curious because you keep doing this. And
Yep.
now you use my platform.
Yep. And she's like admitting, oh yeah, the it hurt her, it upset her, and it put the Dorit is literally the Dorit comment about
Well, then
every
she needs to start putting the people out. Anybody, okay, so like let's say she used to sell 100 seats at the ticket.
right,
And now she sells 150 after after she came online
right,
onto the show. She needs to send 50 people out of every show because you got them from this platform if it hurt you so bad.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, you might hurt you to look at them. You might not want to look at them. You know what I mean? You might ask them to
Yeah.
leave because you're
Yeah.
from the Housewives. Like honestly, I'm sure a lot of Housewives fans go to see her now because maybe they're going to see
Right.
Kyle. Who knows? Like she just
And
shut
they
up
see all
and
over TikTok right now
mm,
is Kyle in her jeans looking like her freaking mini me with a
uh,
leather vest, no arms, on a shirt and jeans with some little boots and I don't know, it looks like her new uniform. And I'm like, that's not usually what you wear, Kyle, but when you hang out with Morgan, you're all
I
jeans and
know
leather vests. It's
trucker hat,
weird.
trucker hat. Look at the trucker hat look.
Yeah,
Like
trucker hats.
trucker hats with the
Jeans,
weird
leather
poses.
vests, and trucker hats.
Yeah, like just weird. And it's like Kyle. And then like again, she looks her body looks like a man. Her arms, well, Dorit's arms are skinny, but Kyle's arms are so freaking skinny, and all you see is like this that I don't know, like it's like all the Ozempic has drained everything out of her body, so she looks so skinny. Like she just looks like her veins are popping out everywhere, like
Yeah.
everywhere.
I'm starting to think, is that Ozempic vein?
No,
Because
no,
I noticed some other
oh my
people
god,
who lost a lot of weight on Ozempic, they might not get the lip where I can see it immediately, but they all have that Dorit popping out of your side. They're like, I'm talking right now, and there's no vein coming out the side of my neck like these ladies.
yeah,
But I'm looking at my friends who've lost weight on Ozempic, and they have the
I
vein when they
know.
talk now.
Like it's like
Yes.
if you
Yeah.
guys would just like make it. I know
Let me see. Do you have it?
I
I don't
can't
think
do
you
it.
have it yet.
Not
Say
yet.
something.
Not losing any weight
Let me
yet.
see. Say something. Let me see if your vein pops out on the side. Say something. Say, I can't stand Louis.
Louis, I can't stand Louis.
Yeah, see your vein. You know what I'm talking about. That vein that Dorito had in her neck.
Yes.
Every time she said something, it looked like she was getting her kidney dialysis treatment. It was huge.
Oh, it's like, what are you? Oh God. And then I can't. They're too skinny. But um, yeah, I mean, Andy's like, oh, it's different vibe. It's a different vibe. He's like, you got to expect everybody to know about your love life. Like, and again, her love life. But her ex-husband works for Mauricio. Like, it's weird. And they were married. They were not even boyfriend and girlfriend. They were actually married. It's her ex-husband, Morgan's ex-husband, works for Mauricio and has for a very long time. So, I mean, you mean to tell me, like, you guys, the whole Instagram thing, oh, that's how you met? That's bullshit. Like, same thing with Kesha. Oh, we met on Instagram. She stalked me on Instagram. No, you had a relationship. It's not a coincidence that your ex-husband works for Mauricio. It's just weird. I do think it's
Right.
her daughter. I do think it's like her daughter or her sister. I don't know. It's weird. Like, why not just admit it? Like, the video thing is weird to do that if that is the truth, but like, I don't know. It's just crazy. But she was getting really like they were getting a lot of good points in with Kyle, especially about the PK shit. Because right out of
And
the back,
she needed to get somebody need to get on her ass about that. We can't
yep,
have people in the world thinking that if it's okay for Kyle to do it, it's okay for me to contact your ex-husband, bitch. Be
yeah,
broke neck bitches all over America, messing with exes while you're in the midst of divorce, trying to cozy up to him. That's not okay. She needs to get checked.
I
And I
know.
want one of those, or she needs to get checked and she needs one of her friends to currently start texting Mauricio so she can know
Right?
exactly how it feels and why it's so wrong. And then call Mauricio and talk shit about Kyle to Mauricio as to
Yeah,
why you're not fucking with her no more. Some
exactly.
low vibration
So
shit.
fucked up. Like you went right to like you literally, and who knows how long they're on the phone too. Like you went right, we get in a fight, and you go right to my ex-husband and talk about it. Like
Yeah,
you
yeah. I would think you guys were screwing. Because
like
that's an emotional connection. Everybody knows, women
yeah.
know emotional connections with men are stronger than a physical connection. And like if you get that emotional connection with somebody where like so you're confiding in him in your moments of sadness, that's an
Yeah,
emotional connection.
about me, allegedly.
Yes,
Like,
yes.
sure. Like, and but I was closer to him, and you like well, really? He's been, and then oh yeah, and he was there for me for more than you were. You were literally
And then
ignoring
I was
ignoring her. Remember, she ignored her for 6 months before that stupid text was sent, and then
right.
it was the divorce. It was not. If I'm sorry, am I confused about something? Okay, the text message that or the DMs that she was showing during the season, right? Were they about the divorce? Because I don't remember them being about the divorce. Oh, maybe they were. Because if that's the case, then obviously, what is that if that's not a secret? Like, because she
I
did
don't
reach
know.
out.
I think there might have been more to the DMs than we heard and what
Why
we
are we
saw.
acting like it's about
That's what I'm thinking
the way
because
right?
yeah.
Literally not the way I took it. It really not the way I took it at all. With like in the very beginning when they were first talking about it, I was like, I really just thought I don't know what I thought. But like I'm like, wait a minute, like that wasn't really a secret then. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. Maybe it's because of what it was said. I don't know, whatever. But she was sitting there and it's like it's the truth. Everything she said. She's like, well, I know. I would it's not a girl's like Kyle sitting there saying it was I'm wrong, I was wrong. It's like
But she said that day. She said it in a confessional, and then she still went to her room and called that fool.
I know exactly. So it's here, yeah, you're right. It's way more than just it's more than a text message. And then apparently
Mhm.
she talks to him a lot. I mean, who knew? I
And
mean, like,
now all of a sudden, she doesn't talk to Piquet, but he tells her everything. Dorito, pick a lane.
I
Pick a
know.
lane. You're either not talking, you decided to cut communication off with him, you haven't talked to him in months, you guys don't speak, you don't know nothing. So now you're sitting your ass at the reunion trying to tell us and convince us trying to convince us that he tells you everything about his exchanges with Kyle, but you just said
Yeah,
you haven't talked to the fool.
I know. And how okay, so what was I just gonna say? What was I just gonna say? Oh, I don't know. I forgot what I was gonna say.
I'm here. I'm here. You can talk.
Um, I know I forget what I was gonna say. Literally about I forget it was about Kyle or what. I don't want to forget now. But with PK, okay. When she said to Kyle, he tells me everything, he tells me everything. But remember when Dorit first asked Kyle, do you still talk to PK? Like, how did she know that? Because she didn't, how did she know that? Did somebody tell her or no? Because I don't remember, I think like Garcelle knew or something, but Garcelle didn't tell her. How did she know she just said, "Oh, I had an inkling or something," Dorit said. But I'm like, "Wait, no, like she told somebody that, but like how did she PK told her, I don't know." Because when she asked to read about it, it was like and even Garcelle was like, "How did you know that? How did you know to ask for that?" And she's like, "Because I assumed so or something. I forget what she said, but I assumed that Garcelle had told Dorit that, but why would Garcelle tell Dorit that? I don't know. Somebody told her that Kyle was talking to PK because why would Dorit even bring it up? Like, why would Dorit even ask that? You know what I mean? And she said at the time, she says, I just was because I haven't talked to him. Just wondering if you have. And I'm like, somebody told her that. And only two people, I don't know. But anyway, but I also thought Erica too. Erica looked really old this one. Last reunion, Erica had not a care in the world. She looked good. She was acting all like, "Oh yeah, I didn't do anything wrong this season. I got my life back." And this is before, like, I know she probably now she's closer to being criminally charged, which I think she just has been. But like, she just looked old and kind of like tired during this reunion. And um, calling Dorit frigging uninteresting or calling it Garcelle uninteresting when literally we know nothing. Like you are not an actress, you're not a singer, you have no talent outside of the show. You're just a talentless whore like the Kardashians. So it's like, and again, even with that, like even with you being Tom Girardi's ex, like we don't know anything. Like you have no emotions, you have none. We know nothing about your life. We know nothing of what you do daily. I mean, I think I have an idea. I think you literally go to Vegas and you have sex with Tom Sr., your son's father, which allegedly you do, and he was funneling money for you guys allegedly. And allegedly, I think that you left him at the bottom of the cliff for 18 hours, or not left him there. Didn't tell the doctors he was down there for 17 hours, and he's like 99 years old, and he was unconscious for a million hours. Like really rolled down a cliff like 17 times, like an old man rolling down a cliff in a car. Okay, probably like an old beater car because like Tom doesn't ever get anything new. Remember, he had like the old cell phone. Like, I mean, honestly, like, what makes you not tell the doctor that he was unconscious? Like, what make because he said so? Well, maybe he's like literally stupefied from his accident, and who cares what he says? He's 95 fucking years old. Like, it's like to me, you wanted him to die. And again, I probably would want him to die too. It would probably be a great happenstance if that actually happened. Like, I probably wouldn't tell the doctor either. I'm just curious for my own questions. I also want to know why you divorced him too, because allegedly you didn't know. Remember? So if you didn't know till the day after he filed for divorce, why did you leave him? What made you get a divorce then? Because he's 95 years old and he stopped hugging you or something? Like, literally, there's so many more things that we get. Like, you are uninteresting because you tell us nothing. You give us nothing. And I know that's what you're doing. Allegedly. I have to say allegedly. But I know that's what you're doing. And it's like crazy. Like, just say it. Like, again, if Tom Sr. is not anybody bad, and it's your son's father, why are you not talking about him? Why are you not telling everybody what you're doing? Because because then we'll be like, oh, that's how you got the Vegas residency. Oh, that's where the money came from. And even if it is, who cares? Like, the money was to be washed, so it would never be traced back to Tom, and he's the only one that could, like, literally expose you guys. So, yeah, leave him at the bottom of the cliff. I don't care.
Is this new Tom a lawyer too? Because
Oh,
I read recently, allegedly, that whoever her new counsel is didn't file something, and he was supposed to file something, but
mm,
it's also her benefactor.
hmm.
But he's a lawyer too, or is it that the
It's
benefactor is
probably
paying for the lawyer
it's
too?
probably the money I must have, because this guy apparently is, when you want some things done, you call this guy Tom
Yeah.
Hanks' husband or whatever. And he can get things done, I guess. So I guess where the money was being washed, I guess he's paying that benefit. He's somehow they make, I don't know how this even works. Benefactor means like that's who's paying for her stuff, or
Yes, like her
uh,
sponsor. Yeah, her sponsor.
her sponsor. Oh wow, okay. I don't know, but it's just she files for divorce and then doesn't divorce him. Don't know why she filed to begin with if she didn't know, right? And like not for sickness, like if that's the case, if that's your husband, why wouldn't you wait until he died unless you knew there was no money left? Just say you left him because there's no money left. That sounds horrible. Like, that sounds awful. You know what I mean? Like, in sickness and in health, richer or poor. Like, I really I don't understand why she really divorced him then if it wasn't for the fact that she knew about this. Because say she did know, right? Say I'll even give her that she found out in the end, and she was like, it took me a while to leave him. I had to get to the feds. I had to tell the feds what was going on, or like I had to figure out my exit plan, even though he's basically, according to her, his dementia, he can't hear and see well. She's like so confused on the phone. Oh, I knew he couldn't see and he couldn't hear, and like, well, and I'm like, well, he couldn't see the fucking people asking for their money. He could hear the people asking for their money. I'm confused. What does that have to do with people? Like, what are you talking about? That is nothing. It's not what that is, Erica, you dummy. Like, you fucked it up. Don't expect her to do anything, guys. Like, if you're trying to get her to life orient, don't even. She's so dumb because she's smart, but like that sounded so dumb. It's like, and he stopped hugging her, and he didn't, and like what something. He stopped saying he loved her and stuff like that. But like a year prior to that, when she was going to Chicago to be Roxy Hart or whatever the first time, he was at the table. He was perfectly fine. He was like, "Oh,
Yep.
I'm so proud of you, and oh yeah, and go and have a good time, honey." And oh, I love you so much. Oh, I couldn't have done this without you. Like crying and all, and it's like,
Oh, look, that was the very Camille Grammer Fraser thing when she went to Broadway to see him. And then he's like, I couldn't have done this without you. Now leave my dressing room. And then he went and was with his leading lady, remember?
yep, 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 yep. And and Kyle, that stupid crystal kept dropping that stupid crystal. I mean, at that point, the crystal is for good luck, and it didn't want to be with you, Kyle. It felt your bad energy. Crystals know that stuff. Like, it was
Yeah.
probably, and when you have bad energy, it'll get really hot in your hand. It absorbs it.
Uh-huh.
That shit
Uh-huh.
was, she was absorbing all her lies, and bullshit was coming right in. That's why she kept dropping it. I swear, it was probably heating up on her.
Yes.
She said she texted him when Jagger was in the hospital. When was Jagger? Not, I didn't know he was hospitalized, but um, because she believes, again, like, you text PK when Jagger's in the hospital. Did you text her when Jagger was in the hospital? You know what I mean? Like,
And allegedly she would know that PK was pretty much an absent father. So why are you texting
right,
PK when it's poor Rito who would know what's up with the kids?
that's true, true, because he's never there. And again, the kids don't even know they're divorced yet because they're used to him not being there for months at a time. And how, again, like, how could you be a good father if you're not there? Like, it's just like Jack saying he's a good father because he's there, but he's off cooked the fuck up. You also have to be a good father by not driving with him high. I don't know, not having drugs in the house or doing drugs in the house when he's there. I'm sure you have, like, or not screaming at his mother, treating his mother like shit. Like, I don't get it. Like, it's like so crazy to me, like, why he hates his wife. Why does he hate Brittany so much? Like, what is he so angry? What is PK so angry about? I don't know. It's just, to me, I mean, I guess it's a whole different marriage, but like, I don't know. It just doesn't make any sense to be so fucking angry. like, like you're a good father, but you've treated his mother like shit, Jax. It's like
Yeah, that's
there's
crazy.
way more to
That
this.
is like a whole phenomenon that you can disrespect the bearer of life.
Right. And like for what? Why do you and like he hates his own
Yeah.
mother too. Jax hates his own mother. Stop talking to his own
Yeah.
mother. And like, and anyway, but like with Jagger too, with PK, how are you a good father when you're not fucking there? And again, if you're only there on a Saturday every once in a while when you're in town, like I'm sorry, he's because the kid's gonna grow up not thinking that you're like a good dad. I'm sorry, because when they get older, like me, you realize things as you get older. You're like, oh shit, that's what that was. Oh, that's fucked up. Like you know what I mean? Like you always, I thought my dad was. I literally thought they were like superheroes, until you
Yeah.
start you're like, oh shit. Oh, okay. Now like, you start getting it, and you're like, oh, and like, and then you dissect your life, and you're like, oh shit, man, they're really fucked up. Like, but they do the best they can. But like again, I think we went way too far arguing with the Kyle PK, like the whole Kyle and PK and Dorit, and like there's so many things that they're not saying. Again, the shit that was in the fucking text that she doesn't tell anybody else about is because it was allegedly about production. Again,
Right.
that context makes a little sense. Again, you shouldn't really be texting him, but like, you could have said that all to us, like, oh, it was about production. That's what we were talking about. That's what I said that we couldn't like, but everybody made such a big deal of the fact that she said, Kyle said, I never told anybody before what we said, what we talked about, and it's about production. That context would make a little more sense. But again, you still shouldn't be talking to him, period. But why are they? I don't know. Why are they even talking about production anyway? I guess I don't know, whatever. Um, and the fact that she called him in Oceanside, but again, like she's like, yeah, I did. I had to give him the heads up. Okay, whatever, man. But then, like I said, we had Jennifer Tilly there, and she was fun. But then when they literally went to commercial breaks, we came back, and she was like, there was, I don't even know if she was still there. I guess she was, right? That's when Kathy came out, and all glittery, glam, all of them. But
Yeah. With her purse.
I
I want
know.
she better not have had Merce in that purse, but she is hilarious with her mini Birkin collection.
And what
Her
was
and her sister.
Jennifer Tilly say about anxiety medicine or something to Garcelle? I don't know. Something about
Oh, she said,
you
"Do you
say.
think Sutton took her anxiety medicine?"
Oh my God.
And Garcelle was like, "We're mic'd."
I wonder why maybe because something was all like calm and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, and then Kathy was coming out, and Kathy was coming out too. Okay. I mean,
Yeah.
again, like the whole thing with Kathy too, with Sutton. I still don't believe that she passed out because she first, what was she said? She had a whole bunch of different excuses, but now it was
Bronchitis.
bronchitis.
Yeah.
Now it was bronchitis, a severe case of bronchitis. I don't know. It was weird. I don't think it was had to do with Kathy, but I still think something's wrong with Sutton. She's not telling us. I mean, what is she? I mean, she might have like MS or something. She might not be unaware of it, but that's what it seemed like to me. The way just because I've seen, I don't know, something about the way she walks too with her legs. It's something like I noticed
Hmm.
my sister-in-law has it. It's like I just something the same. It's like weird. I said that last year too, like neurological, I should say. But
Yeah.
um, I don't know. I don't like. I feel like Kathy too. Like Kathy, she knows. She knows. I think she knows about Kyle. Whatever the situation is about Kyle, but I don't know. She sticks up for Mauricio a little bit too. Like I don't know. I mean, I feel like Kathy took on the role of her mom, like I said before, and like when she's friends with when they're talking, her and Kathy, Kyle still walks on eggshells. I think Kyle walks on eggshells her whole entire life because I don't know what the fuck's wrong with her. Like something's wrong with her. Like she's always like a ball of nerves. Like imagine going through like being a ball of nerves. Like you're always worried about like, oh, I guess I do too. But like she's always worried about what Warrior's going to think, what Mo's going to think, what I can't say this
Hmm.
to this person or my daughter. Now it's like she can't because of a lesbian because it's going to hurt her daughters. I thought it was going to hurt Morgan. Or is Morgan your daughter? Or is she your sister? What is she? Like, I don't know. This was a boring fucking episode. I don't even feel like going through the rest of it. It was so fucking boring. Like, I just felt
Yeah, it
like,
was really boring. And you know what made me the most bored? I was so tired of hearing damn Dorito, poor Rito. I'm like,
I
who
know.
gave her a battery pack?
Yep.
Who did that? And why did Andy think it was so entertaining for her to be so ultra nasty and vile to everybody? She was just like one of those spitting venomous snakes. She would just
Like,
hiss,
spirit, right?
hiss, hiss. and nobody was safe. Everybody got a hiss. She was like her whole tone the entire night was equivalent to Erica Jane turning to Sutton,
Yeah.
sneering at her at that dinner table.
Yep.
That was Porrito's energy
She's
the
like,
whole
where are you, son?
night, and it was tiring. And I'm yeah, you're right. We don't even have to talk about that shit.
I know. It's kind of like, all right. Oh, I did like Erica's middle name. I never knew that. That was kind of cool. I mean, as much as I can't stand her, but like, you know what her middle name is? What is it? Nay? Yeah, Nay.
Yeah, Erica
That's
Nay.
Erica Nay. Like, she does kind of look like.
She's been on the show for 10 years, and we're just now finding out this bitch's name is Nay.
That's what I'm saying. We knew nothing. We never hear
yeah,
no,
nothing.
Nothing. We don't know anything. Like, we say no emotions out of her because she doesn't talk about kids or like family or going to see family or like, you know, it's the holidays or like anything. We get no emotion out of her. Like, I don't know.
That I had a drinking problem and you know it, and I wasn't going to let you.
Did you hear the Handmaid's Tale lady Elizabeth Moss do Sutton's track last night at the clubhouse? It was hilarious.
Where was she at?
At the clubhouse.
Oh,
on Watch What Happens Live.
See, that's the one thing I was going to ask you. I didn't watch it. Was it good? I didn't get to see it.
I didn't watch it. I just see this clip where she redoes the Sutton calling Porrito.
I know.
You need to pick on somebody whose wallet fits. Yes.
Oh, The Handmaid's Tale. I never. Is that a true story? I've never heard of it. Well,
oh no, it's about to be though.
Oh, okay. What do you mean? What do you mean?
Well, basically, The Handmaid's Tale is a dystopian tale about a future universe where totalitarianism, fascism, and oligarchies take over, and they decide that women can't have the rights over their bodies, and that corporations are in charge of everything, and they make everybody their property, and they give everybody a job based off of classifications, and you could either be a breeder, or you can be a Martha, which is a cooker, or you can be a this or that. But the main thing is that it all starts when a person comes into the government and undoes everything without anything else in place so that everything falls apart. And then the chaos, in the midst of the chaos, he's able to use martial law and turn the military on Americans, and they enforce these crazy new rules. And yeah, so people are saying that it's on the way.
Really? That's kind of fucked.
Yeah.
That's kind of fucked up. I mean,
yeah, but we're on the most benevolent timeline. Yeah, so
I forgot we're on the most benevolent timeline. So God, I hope that's not the most benevolent. Maybe that's the only one available. Like,
yeah.
So maybe.
Who's this Carl guy on the Valley? Is Carl bad? He seems like a slosh. Wait,
Carl
is he a slosher?
Who's that?
Carl on the Valley.
You mean Summerhouse?
Does he drink a lot?
I don't know who that is.
You mean Summerhouse? Let me see.
We have Jesse. We have
since last summer. Carl? Yeah, I went on a date last week, and I realized that I'm gonna keep dating. Wow.
Wait, you just mean you're gonna keep dating
other
people with this girl?
Yeah, who's he?
She also brought him a lemon for their first date.
I know he's actually sober. He's one of the ones that I want to
interview. You're turning lemons into lemonade. It's just so great.
So that was your first date with her? It did come to my attention that you've been talking to her since last summer.
Fuck off, Lindsay. You're a fucking idiot.
She didn't message you last summer? You didn't meet her parents at a soccer game? And then what? They set you up with their daughter?
No.
So how did that go at that soccer game?
Shut the fuck up. It's none of your business, Lindsay.
Why does Lindsay care?
Why the fuck is she even allowed to question him about anything?
That's also last fall.
The bitch is pregnant by another man.
What are you getting at?
Getting at your little girlfriend. She's going around saying that you guys have been messaging since last summer.
Yeah, who cares? Who messaged him after the game?
Prove it. Show the
receipts. Lindsay.
How convenient.
Shut the fuck up.
Let me go for a girl who messages me while I'm engaged to be married.
I can do it, but I was not.
You have a terrible judge of character.
That's totally true.
That's very true. That your date went south.
I'm not asking anybody to feel bad. I decided that I do not want
all the
What are you talking about?
You go around.
I didn't go around.
Victim, like you haven't been on any dates.
She hasn't.
been
He
talking
hasn't.
to this girl since before we broke up.
Lindsay,
No, I
shut
have
the fuck
not.
up.
That's not accurate. Carl? Yeah, I went on a date last.
So
I can't stand
Lindsay's crazy, or is Carl crazy?
She's fucking crazy. That fucking bitch. He's been sober for 2 years, right? They've been together. They were engaged for, or all right, they dated a long time ago in Summer House, right? Broke up. Then for a couple years, they dated other people. Then they become best friends, and then they start dating, and they end up getting engaged after like a year and a half. He had a drinking problem, a drug problem, and he got sober after his brother died of an overdose. He got sober like maybe that was a year ago. It was a year ago last summer, so it was like 2 years ago when they're together, as they're engaged. Then as the year progresses, they break up. The next time they're engaged to get married. Summer comes, they're supposed to get married in November. We find out they break up, and we're like, what the fuck would make them break up? They're a perfect couple. She's great, she's amazing. She's probably very supportive of him. They seem happy. Well, summer comes and we watch the fucking episode. The whole summer go by, and she's a fucking cunt. She's like, you're not sober. You're drunk, Carl. You're cocaine, Carl. And he is sober. She's just, every time that he would like anything, oh my God, anything he did, she jumped down his throat. Everything was a bad idea. And if he literally got angry or like anything, you're like, you're cocaine Carl again, and tell everybody how he's using and he's not sober. And obviously she had to take that all back. But he broke up with her 2 weeks before the wedding because they came home from Summer House, and he was like, look, like this summer was a nightmare. People online have told, like, you could, really use some Al-Anon, you're just, and she's like, oh, everything's my fault, blah, blah, blah. And they end up breaking up. Well,
Yeah.
he broke up with her. He broke off the engagement, right? She's pregnant within a month after that. So by the time the reunion came, bitch was pregnant.
Oh.
By somebody else named some doctor guy, right? So and then he said, and I believe him when he says he hasn't dated in a year since they broke up. When he came around to the summer again, where they just filmed last Summer House, the one we're watching now, the one you're watching, he says, I haven't dated anybody, and I believe him. I mean, honestly, like, he probably couldn't. Like, he was probably still in love with Lindsay, even though he broke up with her. It was because he had to, pick sobriety first, bring happiness first. So I remember there was a soccer game last year that he went to that she didn't want to go to. And it was like, it's like a pro soccer thing or whatever. I guess his parents are involved in it somehow. I guess his nephew plays, so that he goes, and like, I guess her parents were there. And I don't know, like, what, my daughter's single. I don't know how the whole conversation happened, but allegedly he meets the parents, and then like the daughter messages him, sends him a text message. He doesn't respond. He breaks up with Lindsay. I guess they start talking after that. And then she's on this episode just recently. And like, he's like, oh, I kind of like her. She's weird. I'm like, I don't think, not my type, not his type. I don't know what he's doing. Maybe we don't know his type. Maybe Lindsay is not his type. I don't know. But this chick, it doesn't seem his type. And whatever, it is what it is. But I don't. And Lindsay's like, oh, well, one of the other girls was like, oh, I was talking to her and she met Carl last summer. And Lindsay's like, what? I went that soccer game. Oh, that soccer game. We were still engaged in a soccer game. It's like, all she said was she messaged me. That's it. Nobody said there was a relationship. They didn't hook up. They didn't date Lindsay, you fucking psycho bitch. And then she's psycho.
Yeah.
She's a fucking cunt. She's a fucking bitch, dude. I can't even, like, I feel so bad for him. He's my number one interview because he's one when he says, I'm sober off the drugs that were killing me. I get that. So am I. I've done other drugs, but like the ones that were killing me, like the needle and all that shit, I haven't touched since 2012. So when he said that, I mean, and also getting sober on RHOBH, just like, as much as I can't stand Lala, I got to give her credit for doing it because she wanted to. She had to. No, not really had to. She wanted to. And she kept doing it. Like, when you have the money and the means, most addicts won't do it. They won't get sober, and when you have the money and the means and you do it anyway, I'm like, that makes me proud because, I mean, I didn't do it till I had to either. I mean, I had to a lot, but when I finally wanted, when I stayed sober is when I really, really needed, I wanted to. I did it for everybody else 17 other times, but like him staying sober. And then, all she did was throw sobriety in his face last summer when he's like, bitch, my God, like, you're supposed to be supportive. Like, what the fuck? And the whole house was like, Jesus Christ. And she comes to the Summer House pregnant this summer. She's yelling at him about the relationship, pregnant. And everybody in the house is like, there's a pregnant lady here. It's like, it's just weird. Even though she's been on the show since the very beginning, you're now pregnant. It's kind of time to just get off the show. I think it's there's younger crowd coming in, and technically, what are you doing there? Like, really, honestly, like, you're not friends with these people really anymore. You're not friends with Kyle and Amanda really. You fight with the rest of the house. You fight with Sierra. You fight with the rest of them, and it's like weird. You're just pregnant. Like, I don't know. I mean, pregnant people don't belong in the summer house. I don't think. It's just weird.
Yeah.
Lindsay or not, I just like, and that's where Craig and Paige are. Well, that's where Paige is, but that's what Craig's girlfriend from Southern Charm is, and she's talking so much shit on him. It makes me so fucking mad. She's like,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna hate Craig. He's gonna make me hate him when I'm on tour. You're on Giggly Squad tour. First of all, who gives a fuck about your tours, Hannah? Fucking burner. The fucking, oh God. Her and her boyfriend, her husband now, Dax, something like that. He's like a comedian. Well, they were in the summer house. He jizzed on one of the other couple's bedroom, like on their bed to be an asshole, or like in the bathroom or some shit. And literally, like, that just grossed me out. She never came back. She wasn't on the show ever again. But she does a podcast with one of the girls, which is Craig's girlfriend, Paige. And they're going on a tour. Again, Giggly Squad tour. I could never even heard of such a thing. Like, who gives a fuck about these two? But whatever, man, whatever it is. She's like, I'm going to hate him. I'm going to resent him. Because all he did was ask, is our relationship going to be a priority to you while you're 56 city tour? Just a question. Because I know I'm home being lawyer Craig, down South Craig on Southern Charm, wondering if my fucking fiance wants to stay with me. And she didn't, because she broke up with him, like, literally right after that. But we start to see the cracks in their relationship during Southern Charm and fucking Summer House, because they're all good. But no, Carl's not. Does he sound drunk? Is that why you're asking? Because he was always like, oh,
yeah, like, I don't know. He sounded like he was having a good time.
I know. I think he's nervous. He's scared of Lindsay. He's definitely afraid of Lindsay. He's very afraid of her, and he doesn't like confrontation. So I think it's really hard for him to even like I don't know. I feel like he is very nervous, and that's what it is. But that's not to say that he's not prescribed certain medicines that could make him sound like that. You know what I mean? Benzodiazepine. Because I mean, like I said, like I would have drugs. I mean, if you want to consider Xanax drugs, that was my other issue that I did since then, which is I've stopped since 2018. But I mean, like, I turned into a completely different person. 2018, 2017 does not fucking feel like 8 years ago. Oh my God. That is fucking nuts to me. How has it been 8 years? That doesn't seem right. I got off paper in 2017, October, right? It's been since then, since I've taken anything. And it's like, how's that 8 years already? It was fucking wild. We better be jumping timelines. We better be quantum jumping, because to me, I got to show you that thing about this time speeding up thing, and about how how after 1999, time is there is no more time. That's why it feels like it's so fast. We're perceiving everything like it's very fucking fucked up. It's not fucked up, but it kind of explains why I felt like no time has passed since 2017. It really has. And we feel like we're kind of in like everything just seems like it's just Christmas is almost here again. Well, not Christmas, but summer's almost here again. How? Didn't I just start? Like, I feel it's weird. But the way they explain it, it was a glitch in 1999. There really was a Y2K, some kind of glitch. And they couldn't do the Project Looking Glass after that any longer to control after 1999. And it kind of just went awry after that. Not awry, but explains like merging time. Like, that's a whole thing. I'll send you the link. It's just really cool. I don't know. I'm like, that makes a lot of sense. And it explains, oh my God, the Schumann residency and like a lot of what we and you talk about all the time. Basically, we're living in all possibilities right now. That's why like the Mandela effect is the other possibility came into our reality. And everybody's like, what? The other possibility was on the other timeline, but they merged. And now all possibilities, which is a good thing for people to manifest, because all of our possibilities are here. They're easily way more accessible than they were, say, 10 years ago, as far as manifesting your future. And I was like, oh shit, good idea. I mean, because honestly, like, I couldn't imagine, even though I'm not making a lot of money doing this, I just couldn't imagine being committed to something this long. And as much as I have been, I've never committed to anything this long in my life. Like, and just showing up and like doing what I want to do every day. But like, I don't feel like it's been, oh my God, like it doesn't even feel like 4 years since you started your channel. I think
this is going on year 4.
Isn't that crazy? Does that seem right? It doesn't seem real. It doesn't at all.
It doesn't seem right or real.
It's like where, and I don't know. And I feel like also on like Beverly Hills, we've had Kyle repeating herself every season for like 3 seasons now. Not Morgan. Maybe not. Maybe not. No, I don't know. We're leaving. I don't know if I'm leaving. I might leave. I don't know. It's like we're living really an endless loop. Because I'm like, I mean, right there, I'm like, look, that person right there, this bitch is fucking repeating herself again. Like, how are we still saying, I don't know why I'm leaving him. I don't know if we're really going to get a divorce. I don't know what he's doing. Every season, he's like, there's a picture of him with a different woman that we have to talk about or not talk about. Now she knows everything he's done, but nobody's asking where the 70 million is. this fucking ass weirdo dude, this kitty cat bullshit kid. Like, just say it, Kyle. It's weird. Like, admit that you're fucking that he's weird and that's why you left him. Like, that shit got too weird for you, and the money. The money's the major thing. Like, how do you just put our family in danger like that? I mean, honestly.
Right.
And where's the fucking money? You didn't have to pay it back. You know everything. And are you still trying to get his dad's money? I wonder if she's got something to do
Did
with
you
it.
hear that Brandy Glanville is on a song? She did a feature on a song, like Erica Jane did a feature on Pussy Vibes. Oh no, Pussy Juice. And she did a feature on this song called Remedy. And yeah, and here it is. Look, have you heard it yet?
Mm-mm.
No, Remedy.
Oh God. Oh, I need to look at the comments.
Y'all don't get Remedy. It's gonna be real bad for you. Well, things are bad before. You just wait. You'll get Remedy. Only real,
That's Brandy?
really bad.
Skinny.
It's
Meth
over
head.
there. It's over your
Allegedly.
body.
She's on meth, dude. Oh my
All I
God.
know is
She's on
if y'all don't get Remedy,
meth, allegedly.
it's gonna be real bad for me. You thought things are bad before. I can't see you stay there. See you right now. Come be my dear, baby. You're the perfect.
That's the song.
Oh my. She looks really bad. She's that confirms to me that she's a meth head. I'm sorry, allegedly. I feel like the picking of her face was my first clue. The way that she reacts to shit, the way she's just like losing her goddamn mind is the second clue. And the fact that she's best friends with Elsa Jean and does porn with her. And that just looked horrible. I don't know if she's healed or she's just lost way more weight that you can't see the wrinkles in her face. That was her dissolver fit and picking her face. That's what that shit was. And I don't believe that she oh God, she looks horrible. She looks like a fucking crackhead right there. That
Oh
was
no.
crackhead. It
She
just
probably feels so good to be so thin.
he looks fucking like bad. Wow, that's meth head skinny. Look, and I was a fat meth head, but I don't know. To me, she just, oh my God, that looks so bad. I'm trying to find a different background. This blue's getting on my nerves. But like, I don't understand her. What, she's a remedy of what? She's doing a remedy or something? Or
I don't know.
remedy?
The song is called Remedy.
Yeah, I don't know about that girl. Who? And it's another person's song, and she just says that much. I
Yeah,
guess.
she's a feature on the song. Yeah.
What is she remedying? What are they remedying?
I don't know. I don't
It's
know.
weird. Oh my God, that's weird. That was so weird. I don't know. Brandy, I like she probably could have gotten back into Bravo if she didn't go after them, because I think a lot of people started to believe her, and I mean I actually believe her too. Oh shit, what is that? Sorry. I believed I believe her. I don't believe Caroline at all. I don't believe Mrs. Soprano one fucking bit. And I think that would have ended up working in Brandy's favor if she didn't go after Bravo so hard. You know? Like I think that she
For sure.
came back because they like to use her to be wild and crazy and make, she'll make things fun on a trip. I'm trying, what is this right here? How do I get rid of that? I'm trying to make that normal. I forget. There's so many things here. I don't know. I feel like this is this is a really, really, really boring reunion part 2. What could we possibly be talking about in the next one? I don't know. Like what else we have left? What's there left to talk about? Am I forgetting something? I mean, are we gonna ask Kyle where the money is? Probably not. What else do we have to talk about? Nothing, I guess. Like, I don't know.
Well, I guess Bose hasn't finished going in on whoever. I get everybody's going to get a turn with the mouse, Sutton and Garcelle. And it's interesting, like I keep saying, if you had this much of a problem with Garcelle specifically, she should be ahead in Sutton at this point, because Sutton's only uttered like 3 words and got yelled at for 15 minutes.
Right.
But Garcelle has already been like triple teamed and left out to pasture by Sutton. So I can see, you know what I mean? So it kind of feels, but I feel like also, can I just mention how Jennifer Tilly and Garcelle seem to have a natural chemistry that vibes off each other. And I appreciated what I saw of them during the season together, just the two of them off sides of Sutton. And even on this couch, it speaks further to their personal relationship, I think, that Jennifer Tilly, who's very good friends with Sutton for like over a decade,
Right. Her
would
best
turn to
friend, right?
Garcelle with cameras everywhere and be like, "Do you think she took her meds?" Like that
Yeah.
shows a level of comfortability and you know what's going on in our circle.
Right.
Yeah, so I liked that a lot. I wish, but hopefully they'll be able to connect in Hollywood on a movie or
Yeah.
something.
I mean, so all right. So there was another theory that Dana put out about Sutton, right? She feels like Sutton's broke. I don't know, or I don't, or something with Sutton, and I don't know where it's coming from, but she says that. So she gets. I don't know. I guess she's not getting any more child support. Her last kid turned 18, right? But she still gets that 300,000 a month. And she had like a lump sum, and I think she's also still part owner of a baseball team, right? Which who knows how much money that is? That's probably a lot of money. So Dana's like, and then so Dana looks up the mortgages on our house, and she's like, Sutton downsized her store, which I think because it was a storefront. And I would always say, even if her store was doing bad, she would probably buy her old inventory. She'd probably buy out her inventory just so the numbers wouldn't be bad on it. You know what I mean? Just so that it would appear successful. So she downsized, she said, to like the back room of a store, which I think because she moved her store online, which again, that makes sense. And I'm like, it's something like, she's mortgaged out her houses or something like that. And it's like, okay, she makes 300, she could probably pay it off. Like maybe, but she says, Christian is dating somebody who's in his 20s or in her 20s, which actually she's 40, she's not in her 20s. So he's dating this younger woman that moved to England with him. And he thinks that, yeah, worried that her husband, exactly. Thank you. I was trying to get there. That her husband and ex-wife will try to cut Sutton out or something, or try to give her a hard time. And honestly, I never thought about this. Say something does happen to him, where does she get the money? Then that money's going, right? Because if
Yeah.
he dies, I mean, maybe there's some, I don't know, does she get his life insurance? I don't know. But like that money stops, or like say he doesn't work, it's something he gets caught fraudulent, something, I don't know. And all of a sudden now that money's gone. What does she do? I mean, I don't know. I feel like now that I thought about it, I'm like, maybe she's probably packed a lot of that money away. She could probably save a lot of money getting that much every month, Like, even if you add up all her bills, say her bills come to probably $150,000 a month, say. That's kind of what it seemed like when Dana was saying it. Still, that's only half of 1 month's fucking salary or whatever she
Yeah.
gets. So I don't know. This whole thing where I don't know, she's so worried. Mimir, what do you think it is with Dana? What does that sound like? It's worried that she's so like focused on, I guess, because she doesn't believe Garcelle would actually leave unless she had to. I don't know if she's trying to tell us there's something more to it and she just can't say it yet. But then I'm also kind of upset with her because she's doing a live with Kim D tomorrow. So I'm kind of not talking to her at the moment.
She's doing a what?
She's doing a live with Kim D tomorrow. And I don't know.
Oh, Garcelle?
No, fucking Dana.
Oh.
And I don't know
Oh,
fucking why.
Dana.
You're going to continue to do fucking, I love you, you're my friend, but like continue to do lives with her, but not me. Are you fucking crazy? People
Yeah,
can't.
like that's a lot.
She's a fucking bitch, dude. Fuck. I'm sorry, Kim, but you are. You are fucking a traitor. You're a traitor. You're a traitor. You're a traitor. Oh, it was a joke. Trace is not on the traitors. Somebody made a joke. I don't know why it's funny. I was like, that's not funny. That's not funny. That's not funny because I can't stand this fucking guy. How is it that he literally has TikToks out? Did you see that? Yeah, you saw it. It's such a joke. He's a fucking rat, snitch, fucking motherfucker. Like, dude, it's bad. Like, I need my EpiPen. It's so bad. Oh, hey, Emily, Reality Sound Store. Thank you for joining. I love that you're here. Yeah, Weed's legal here too. I feel like, why is he at Brandy's face? Brandy's face looks like it healed. Yeah, it looks like she picks her face, and when she picks her face and she wants to show us what that looks like, she blames it on stress. But I really hope that people. So the Leah McSweeney thing is going to trial allegedly, or it's in trial right now. Leah McSweeney. The fact that so it said in the first season, I'm going to keep repeating this, that I am a self-medicator. I'm bipolar. I was a self-medicator. I stopped drinking. I stopped taking my meds 6 months ago. Okay. Well, then when we trigger your bipolar, That's not literally your bipolar is triggered by you self-medicate. So you were drinking. Your bipolar came back because you stopped taking your meds. That's why you started drinking again, because you're a self-medicator. Remember, you cannot blame Bravo for your bipolar coming back. When you stopped taking your meds 6 months ago, admit it to it. Does the fucking jury know this? Do the fucking Fed? Does the judge know this? I mean, does her lawyers know this? I really wish somebody would tell them, because that's a big fucking deal to this case, to me anyway. I mean, I don't know if people have like mentioned this, but I remember because I'm bipolar, and I'm like, okay, well, why did you stop taking them? That's what I wanted to know. Like, what makes you? Because I stopped taking them too, and I wanted to know what her reason was. The same reason my reason was, and sometimes we don't know why we do. You know what I mean? But I remember that's because of that reason. I feel like that they need to be reminded of this, because I feel like that's a big fucking deal that she admitted to that on camera in her confessionals. That she is a self-medicator. So there, I felt when you say that you're drinking, or I'm sorry, she said her drinking came back because of that, or I don't know, her bipolar and her drinking, maybe both, maybe she's blamed probably for it. But still, you stop taking your meds. So, you know, when shit gets triggered and your mania is triggered, you cannot blame other people. When I don't blame other people, I'm like, yeah, I know I don't take my meds anymore. It's my fucking fault. Because I know that I'm going to have moments. I just refuse to be a fucking zombie anymore.
Yeah.
And I also think that it's also it's a diagnosis that they just gave away. They just made something up for the fucking anxiety that they cause us. And for me being my first time here as a human, my first time ever as a human, not that they know that, but like, you know, I feel like that's my problem. Like, I don't know how to be a human. I really don't. I mean, I'm like a fucking child trapped in a human's body. It really fucking sucks. I'm like, where's my mom and dad? Like, George is like my parent, I swear. Like, I can't, if I was to travel, I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to go to the fucking airport. How am I going to like, even if I was to drive there myself, and I don't know how to buy airplane ticket, pay airplane. I don't know how to get on a fucking plane. I don't know how to do any of it. I don't know. It doesn't even seem right for me to do it. I need, where's my parent? I need my parents. I need a parent with me. Like, I do. But I just feel like, you know, it's my first time being human. And like the whole bipolar thing, I think it only came up about 40 years ago. Literally, when, you know, my grandmother was actually bipolar, allegedly. She's also a incarnated human, not for her first time. She died when I was really young, but she had it as well. She had the same symptoms I do. And it was also her first time being human too. So I think that a lot of us have issues because of the government.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I think that they gave us anxiety. Then they introduced the drug program to us at like in second grade, the DARE program. The war on drugs introduced us to drugs. That's what they did. They knew that eventually we were going to become fucking addicts because of this, or, you know, they tried to, and we were going to, half of us were giving their money in rehabs, the other half in the courts, and the other half of us are going to die. And that was what happened. Exactly what the fuck happened. The epidemic is still there, but it's like a different animal now. It's weird. It's different now. It's not. Now it's more, instead of like dope and crack, now it's more meth. And like Camden's only right down the street from me, so like that's where I got all my drugs. But you can't go there and get drugs anymore. It's not there's just, that's not there anymore. They don't do that anymore. It's weird. Like the game has changed, and I feel like they always make the legal version of street drugs to get people. You know, people get hooked on. You know. They make the legal version of Adderall. I mean, meth is Adderall. They make the legal version of dope, which is oxycodone.
And they make the legal version of morphine, which is Vicodin.
Yep, all of it. And they're like, okay, if they're not going to get addicted on the street, we'll get them addicted to it. And they know if you're going to get it at the doctor's office, you're going to eventually become an addict. And you know how much insurance pays these people when you go to rehab? $30,000 a month sometimes. So what incentive do you have they have for you to get clean?
Right.
That's why I stopped going to rehabs. I learned how to get clean. I just had to learn how to stay clean. I did that. And you have to truly fucking want it. Like, there's nothing that you're going to learn that's going to fucking take away that. In my opinion, I'm a self-medicator. So in my opinion, nothing you're going to say to me is going to fucking work, because I know how I feel. I know what I need to survive. I do drugs to be normal and to not, you know, deal with my fucking over racing fucking thoughts and all my fucking issues, everything about me. Literally, oh, here's this medication, take this, and this. Think about it. They never heal you. They just cure your symptoms. And then when you want to get off Suboxone after 13 years, your doctor's like, well, I don't want to do this. Oh man. I'm like, whoa, back the fuck up. What? Now you don't want me to get off Suboxone? Are you fucking crazy? Motherfucker, you were in my wedding. He was like, my doctor was playing the harp at my wedding. If my father didn't walk me down the aisle, he would have. Literally, he's been my doctor my whole life almost, like my parents' side. It's just crazy. And he doesn't want to go off the box, and that's a whole different story. How did I get over here? What am I even talking about? I'm too manic right now. Shut me the fuck up. This is me manic. This is me manic, bipolar manic. I don't know why. Probably Louis, maybe. I don't know. I just feel like, I don't know. Who's bipolar? Who are we talking about bipolar again? I forget who we were just talking about bipolar. Jax too. Jax with his fucking mental. Oh my God, this kid. And I thought that Tom Sandoval, like, Jax, I'm used to Jax being a fucking retard. Like the shit that he says. Oh, sorry for that word. The shit that he says, you expect Jax to say. I can't believe Tom fucking Sandoval is still the same. Is still this fucking lost weirdo human that's like not even a normal adult. Like the way that him and or what's her name, Victoria, speak, I'm like, where, like, what planet are you on? You're cute and all, but like, what planet the fuck are you on? Where is the guy that was with Ariana? Where is that? Like, I don't know what happened to him. It's so disappointing too. Like to hear him talk shit on Ariana still. So fucked up. Oh God, that interview made me mad. That was really weird for Jax to even like see. I think because literally it was worse because I used to love Tom Sandoval. I really did. He did no wrong in my eyes at all, ever. And I hated Jax. It was 50% of the reason I hated him. It was because of the way he treated Sandoval. Because I'm like, dude, you are such a fucking piece of shit compared to him. And then he goes and he fucking pulls the Jax on me. And it's like, okay, all right, I'll give him time. With maybe Ariana, I don't know. We'll see. I don't know what is going on. We'll see. He'll come back to reality. He'll feel really bad about this one day. He'll really fucking not, like, he really didn't mean to do this. Like, he's not going to lay Ariana, right? Like, one day he'll come back to reality. He's not. He hasn't yet. And I retract my statement. I retract my question to him. I'll never get the answer I want. I retracted it 3 times. I'm like, well, you're not ready yet. Never mind. Why are you so mad at her? Him. So mad at Ariana. Jack. So mad at fucking Brittany. Why? Explain to me fucking why. What are you so angry about? You cheated. You did drugs. You were fucked up. You did that. You did that. Like, why are you so angry at them? I don't get it. Make it make sense, motherfucker. Like, really, Tom? Oh, I just want to make it clear. I'm not blaming Ariana on what I did was wrong, but the relationship. Nick Viall, too, trying to make it okay. I'm not even watching the comments. Nick Viall trying to literally make it okay.
Right.
Yes, that's what we're just talking. Literally, I can't fucking stand it. With Allie. Oh, Allie, no. Wait, oh my God, Allie, like James Allie's? No. Oh my God, that must have been what, like just recently? Oh my God. No, but we're gonna watch it. We're gonna watch it. Not here, but we're gonna watch it. Oh wow. No, because he talks a lot of shit on James a lot. I couldn't find it last night.
Allie said something. Wait, did you see Nick Viall interview with Allie? No, I
Allie,
didn't
no,
see it.
yeah. No, I guess it had to have just came out then.
But I did see that she got a new apartment and she's like, this is finally home or something like that.
Yep. For her to actually leave him, she doesn't, honestly, it's hard to believe in somebody that just keeps fucking up, no matter how sorry he is and he'll stop drinking and all that. For her to leave, it had to have been pretty serious that night, and a lot of other times that we don't know about, and I love James. I always read it for James. I really do. I feel like he was really, I thought James was becoming the #1 guy in the group, but Allie's interview's got to be interesting because Nick fucking Viall. Nick is one of those people that takes sides like me, kind of. He doesn't stay Catania, which is he doesn't stay Switzerland. We say Catania around here, but like he doesn't stay Catania with anybody. Like, so he's not on James's side. So he's going to make it, whatever it is, he's going to have fun with this one, I'm sure.
Right.
Because he was trying to make it okay for fucking Sandoval again. Again, why are we talking about Sandoval? A year later, we're still in the same interview, Nick. Like, where are your interview skills? Because you asked this fucking year ago. It's the same shit when you're an hour and a half late to your fucking podcast. You fucking gave him so much shit, and then we go over it again. Why? How many times are we going to go over it? We're going to go over until enough time so it's okay. It's what we're doing, I guess. We're just going to keep talking about it until it's okay. What he did. Till we make it okay. Just like he's on he's on Blake Lively's side. Oh, God. Nick Viall he's turning into one of my worst. I used to like his fucking show because he has really good interviews, but his interview style sucks. His wife is way better at it. His child bride wife, way better at it. And for some reason she wasn't there and I want her to be there. She did Carl just recently. The one Carl that you just asked me about. Yeah, I was confused because you said the Valley, but yeah, Carl's on somewhere else. But
Oh, I don't know. I don't know the
it's
name.
so crazy that the
Mm.
Valley they really just they kind of led with the Valley is for the summer lineup. Or is that the spring lineup? Was it? Bravo. Let me check it again. Let me check. Sorry, comments. I forgot to look at the comments. No, but I'm gonna check it out because we might. What time is it? We'll talk about that soon. Actually, that's a good one. And the brandy thing, we could talk about that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Next
He's not
Friday,
sober.
right?
Yeah, I don't believe he's sober. You're right. You're right. I don't believe he's sober. I don't. Who Tom? Were we saying that he might still be in like a sober, like a drunk stupor, or like a fucked up stupor? Because I do feel like they're a bunch of pillheads too. Like I don't. I thought she seemed way more sober than she did on Adam's interview, and I feel like if you can't even, all right, so you're going to debunk your alleged, druggy uh allegations from Billy G or Billy Lee, right? You can't even stay sober for the 2 hours that you're trying to do that for, which is the middle of the day with Adam. That's where I was like, she's got a problem. Like, at least stay sober for those 2 hours if you don't have a problem. You could at least do that. And she was clearly fucked up. And in my opinion, and all alleged, because I'm a crazy person, I talk fantasy stories, whatever. But like in my opinion, she looked way sober this time. But he just seems very like they just seem like two fucking teenage kids that are like, oh God, you're so hot. Oh, thanks, babe. Thank you, baby. Thank you, baby.
Yeah.
Brittany just did an article about people about her son being autistic. He finally got his diagnosis. Oh. Oh my God, Mamir, can you send me that if you can find it so I can talk about it on the next one?
Oh, yeah. And she's like,
Wow.
people kept sending me comments and
Same way
um
before.
and and it just wasn't my time to tell. And now she finally got him diagnosed and she's
Wow.
his voice now. And
Oh, man.
yeah.
Listen, that happened with Caden, my nephew, and my and Marine detoxed him just with like this one thing called TCS or something. It's just an anti-topic spray, and also a lot of Epsom salt baths. Because all right, so he was okay. He gets he gets vaccinated, and all of a sudden he goes completely silent. He just stops talking. He regresses, right? And it was like, holy, we were like stunned. So she's like, I knew it has, and she just knew it had to do with that. So she detoxed him, and he came back. He's amazing. He's an amazing kid now. But like that, he went from being verbal, nonverbal, back to verbal and fine, completely back to normal. Never vaccinated another kid ever because we weren't vaccinated either, and I've never been sick a day in my life. Even never even got COVID. I had to get that fucking shot, which makes me so fucking mad because right now I'm trying to detox off that because I don't know what's in it. Like fuck that shit. I did it because I thought I was not going to be allowed in the bars at Adam's tour. Made me this whole fucking thing. My doctor, and it's just a whole fucking thing that I'm not happy about. But I feel like she can get him back to. I think that she can get him verbal. I don't know, man. I think that I think he was vaccinated too. I hate. I'm not putting the claim out there. I'm not a doctor. Don't say. I'm not trying to say vaccinations cause it. I don't know. It just seems that
Right.
way to me. Just seems that way to me. And also, there also are vaccinating babies. The COVID babies all the time, every day, and it's not good. It's not good. It's not good for you. It's not good. More and more fucking. Oh, I want to talk about this. I watched this interview the other day on Tucker Carlson with this chick, this doctor who's fighting the fucking system right now because she, this medicine that was helping with that thing that they called the C word. I can't remember what it's called. Remember I said the other day, diametrine, something like that. Anyway, it was working. It was getting patients. Whoever had that C word, it was literally making them better within a day or two. And with that thing wasn't doing anything. If anything, it was making things worse, or just there was new studies saying that thing was helping or stopping anything. No, I never got. People got COVID on it. I've never gotten it, and I live at the shore, and I'm around a lot of people. And the mask, obviously, in the box said does not help
Did,
virus, whatever.
did Justin Timberlake get a new DUI because Jessica Biel just left him
No, really?
for a DUI? Yeah, that's what it's saying on
Oh,
TMZ
he got a
right now.
maybe
No, on Radar Online.
he probably the DWI that he
Following his recent DUI arrest.
probably the one he just got. I think he did get a DWI that night, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
I have to Can I take? Well, I don't know if I should end this and start a new live. I need to go to the bathroom.
Well, no, I gotta go do birthday stuff.
Okay.
I'm glad it wasn't
Yeah,
an interesting episode, or else I'd have FOMO
I know.
about
I feel
talking more
like I
about
know.
it. But
No, there's
yeah,
nothing boring.
it
I
was
was
a
so
lot to listen to
disappointed.
freaking poor Rito get to go
Oh,
on and on. Like she's
yeah.
never like she
Yeah.
made sense. None of her points were valid except for
No.
Kyle.
Yeah.
Kyle was the most, everybody else she should have left
I
alone.
agree. I agree. And we usually don't agree on her, but I agree with you.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, do you want to talk about? We're going to talk about Friday, that situation with that producer guy.
Yeah, Friday. I was gonna put him on the thumbnail, but that would have took us a whole other place. But yeah,
Yeah,
Friday
yeah,
we could do Patrick. And
yeah.
oh my gosh, I wish I'm telling you, there's a guy in the YouTube streets that knows him personally
Mel, is it
from
Mel?
like 10 years ago. Yeah.
I'll get Mel.
And
Can you get Mel for
I
us?
wish I you know what? I don't know how to reach him except for
If
I don't
anybody
really
knows
know
Mel,
how to
is it
reach
Mel
him.
from New York or Mel was it Mel from
Yeah,
NYC?
email NYC reviews.
That's okay. If anybody knows him, please tell us that me and Large need to
Yeah,
speak
because we
to him
would love to hear the story. You know where we might be able to get some of it from, though, is that Kimpire did a TikTok live the
Mm,
day that Patrick did his story. I did a live,
okay.
and Kimpire was doing a TikTok live, and Mel had came to my live, but I didn't have,
Mm.
panel capability, and he wanted to talk about it. And he
Oh.
left mine and went over to Kimpire's and told
Ooh.
the whole story
Oh.
on that
He
day.
knows everything. 10 years
So
ago is when it happened. That's when he started.
yeah, and you know how Kimpire be knowing behind the scenes stuff
Yeah,
too.
'cause he lives
So
up
that
north.
was a really good, juicy conversation. So
All
we
right.
could go over there and find it. If we can't find Mel, then
Okay.
at least that's someplace we could go check.
Yes, because man, I feel like okay, I think that she can bring him back to me. I think that she can change that. Honestly, I don't know how open she is to suggestions from people, so I'm not even going to bother. But I mean, I'm sure she gets a lot of people telling her what to do, and I think that maybe she'll listen. But I'm starting to really get upset with the fact that they vaccinate babies like that. Ugh.
Huh. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
I mean, because you're still
yeah,
developing. You don't even
it doesn't
know.
make any sense that this motherfucker got a producer job. Okay, and we're gonna. All right, so yeah, I think we should find the episodes that he because they're live. We got to find. I don't know if it's
Well, we
season.
could just look at the IMBD for him maybe
Oh, okay.
and
That's why I love
see
these.
if any of the episodes are memorable to us
I
as
mean,
something.
you would probably be good with the married medicine one. That's why I was like, Larja, you got to hear Larja. Help me.
Yeah, I need to see if it
Yeah.
was something blow up that season. Like, is he the one that helped it be crazy? Because I've seen him in lots of pictures with Simone, and she's
Oh,
I can't stand Simone over there. And he's in lots of pictures with her.
I mean,
And I was like, they say Simone works for production.
oh
And
my
so I
God.
don't know. Yeah, yeah,
He's the one, and the only way that anybody here will remember him is when Sandoval and Rach Pell were at the reunion when they were standing at the trailer, and he was like, "Give us a minute, give us a moment." That was Patrick yelling at Sandoval,
yeah.
but that's like
And
him getting
whispering in
involved,
Sandoval's ear. That
getting
was him
involved.
whispering in Sandoval's ear too.
Yes, yep.
Hmm.
So he's a lot. He's a lot, mother. And I didn't realize. I didn't know what he had said. I knew he said something when he just left. I didn't know he said it was a porn again, and he's being iced out again. And then when Dana explained, I don't know, I don't want to go any further, but like, it doesn't make any sense. How'd you get a producer job when you were home? Blows my mind now. I'm like, oh my fucking God. The only thing that
Right
makes
on.
sense is that somebody.
He was helping. It does make total sense that allegedly he could have been helping KR. And if AC was helping KR cover up MR's no, is it
MR.
Mark Kelly and Mark, right?
Yes,
So
K and
so
K.
if it's M's part of the thing,
Yeah, yeah.
then that would be why
He's blackmailing
he
him.
right. And
They're
then
his best friend.
AC could have been like AC could have been like, oh, let me help. Because him and
Yeah. Why? Well, wait. Why? If you're blackmailing K, there's that
yeah,
couple, and Andy's your best friend. Andy's her best friend. Why would you go work? Why would he hire you? You're
because
fucking.
they don't have anything to put him on. They didn't have any other productions. Fire got shut down. Weren't they doing something about cheering or something too? That
Yeah.
got shut down. They didn't
Yep.
have anywhere to put him. And he's fresh out of rehab. And one of the steps is write the letter and tell the people and confess, right? So
Yeah.
maybe they wanted him to skip that step. If you get this job, then you don't have
And
to
this job, and this job,
confess.
and this job, and
Yep.
this job, and this job.
And if you can get into the AC sphere,
Yeah.
because Mel did mention that he believed that AC knows Pat PM very well. Allegedly knows him
Yeah.
from the scene in the city because PM was well known in the party scene in the city and
No.
used to frequent a place allegedly that AC used to like to go, aside from the Fire Island place, which
See?
allegedly AC used to like to go there too. So I don't know, maybe AC was one of the people that was
Yes.
in the
Yes.
gang,
Because
not the
why would he,
gang.
it's crazy that like he would care that much. I mean, Andy's their best friend, but still, like, I mean, why? There's no reason for
Yeah,
you to.
yeah.
That's like giving like me
What
that
if that's the original revenge porn
and
on
Tom
Bravo?
Sandoval asked him. There's a part where Tom Sandoval is asking him a bunch of questions, and he asked him how about it. He's like, "Oh, your past prepared you for this or how did your past with Fire Island prepare you for this Vanderpumps or for the dealing with the cast?" Like, really, he never ever said where he worked, what he did before. He's never talked about his prior whatever. Oh my god.
Yeah.
But he said the same
Anyway,
again. He's saying the
uh,
same thing again that he said to the other people. The people from he said, "You're icing me out because I'm porn, whatever. I'm a porn star." Why would they then hire you for if that was the case? Andy wouldn't have hired you for 8 years if they cared about your porn. You've been doing it for 10 years. The whole time you've been a producer. So why would they care now? You know what I'm saying? Oh, wait till you fucking and I pray it's not true. Oh my god, really? Where'd she go? Oh my god, you said that she left. Wait till you hear about this dude. Wait till you hear about this dude. Like, this dude is a mess. And me and Large are gonna put it all together from Friday because there's so much to it. And there's like so much backstory that we have to go into, and then some story now. And now, hopefully, Mel, if anybody knows Mel from MIC or whatever reviews, please tell him that Mel that was on the live on Saturday, that Mel, I need to speak to him ASAP. I wish I had this. See, I didn't listen to her confessional, Dana's confessional, until after their program just made. Yes, exactly. I can go back to comments now. Oh my god, who else did I miss? I didn't see anybody new. I'm so happy that Jacqueline's here, Lady Virgo's here. I'm so glad you guys are here. Thank you. Sorry, I had to. I wasn't looking at the comments. And all right, so what I'm going to do is end this. I know Elijah had to go. I'm going to end this live and then come back in a little while. I want to talk about the interview with Nick and fucking Allie. I think it's recent, right? Had to be recent. I never heard of it. It really, it didn't. Honestly, honestly, none of that. I mean, none of that scared me. Watching my dad and my uncles be so fucked up didn't scare me. Nothing scared me. It was like I took a Percocet for the first time. I was the answer to life. I was dealing with mental illness my whole life and didn't have anything to fucking addict it or to cover it up, to numb it, to shut it the fuck up, to deal with my fucking traumas. Like, I saw a lot of bad stuff when I was younger. And I honestly didn't think it bothered me. I was like, oh no, I had a great childhood. It's not my child, You don't know. I just forgot about a lot of stuff and I remembered. It just makes sense. That's my first time being human. I'm not human. I mean, Snow fucking White told you that. Did you see my squirrels I was feeding? I fucking finally got them on video. Finally. And it's like crazy because they would never come near me with the camera or my phone in my hand. And I had it just sitting on the fucking thing. I was like, oh my God, I can turn the video on. And they kept coming back for it. Oh my God, Jacqueline. All right, Mimir, can you do me a favor? Find that interview for Nick file and send it to me, please. In Gmail. And then what was the other thing? Brittany. Anything about Brittany? Brittany's autistic claim. Because I wanna hear that, definitely. And give me like a little bit, half hour or so. You know what? Let me make it now. Let me me make it now. I'll make the link now. Even though I was late again last night. I was trying not to be. I have to pee so bad. Everybody watching is watching. Probably feel. Oh, TikTok. I'm not sorry. Yeah, TikTok and X. Thank you guys. I didn't realize how many views I was getting over there. And people watching. I wish you guys would comment so I could see 25 people there. Wow. I wish you guys would comment so I could see who you are. I'm saying. And your opinions. Because I welcome everybody's opinions. I'd never think I'm always right. I mean, I'm not always right. Allegedly, I'm wrong sometimes. Allegedly, I don't know. What am I doing? Oh yeah, making that fucking link. All right, I'm not gonna put a thumbnail on it yet because that'll take me too long. But well, I'm gonna put on what it's for. Man, God, when I sit here, I drink so much shit. I'm getting ready. Like that's my problem. Shelly Gray, hi, how? Hi. Nice. Oh, thanks for being here. We were talking about Real Housewives of Beverly Hills and how boring I think that part 2 was. I mean, we didn't get anywhere. I feel like we're the same place we always are with Kyle. We don't get anywhere. And there's a lot of things that go on in Kyle's life that she doesn't tell us about. And I'm coming back in a little bit. I'm going to talk about the interview. Apparently, Allie did an interview with Nick Viall, which I think Nick is a fucking disaster. And he's going to make everything okay for Sandoval, but he's going to go hard on James because he just, like me, he picks and chooses, I guess. I don't know. But I do welcome anybody's opinions. I welcome opposing opinions. Shelly, awesome for me here. But I don't think I'm right all the time at all. I get very activated by Teresa and Louie. I mean, who wouldn't? Oh God. I'm allergic to shellfish. That's a problem. So it's yeah. And follow me at all my Krista Marie. Yeah. A reality of Krista Marie is all of my social media. She has a lot of information. Like the $70 million. Where is it? Literally, Mo had committed fraud. Okay. I don't know how much money this guy needs, but him and his weird ass kitty cat shit, with the kitty cat bowls. And then that on top of it, Kyle should say, I'm leaving him for these reasons. That would be acceptable reason for me to be a lesbian because of the kitty cat bowl thing. And then two, because of money. You're the most dangerous man in the world you steal from. Are you crazy, Mo? $70 million. And you're telling me you know everything about his finances. Where the fuck's the money, Kyle? Where? Oh, go ahead. Have so much fun. I love you so much. Thank you. My partner in crime for Bravo. Love you. Listen, honey. Oh, that Bravo tea with a side of honey with me, Jacqueline. All right, everybody follow Jacqueline too, guys. Listen, honey. Okay, yeah, okay, with Morgan, it's like I don't think they're I don't know if they're couples. I'm still stuck on her being maybe her daughter, a long lost daughter, she gave her up for adoption. I don't know, because it's just weird that Kathy would get a tattoo, the same tattoo they have. And she's withholding that. I mean, first of all, that would be very acceptable. Why you're leaving this man? Not, I don't want to leave him. I don't want to do anything just in case he wants to come back to me and he doesn't know how. What the fuck are you saying? Kyle, do I have to remind you what he said? That he wants fucking strange women with big tits that they used to be friends with Diddy to go get kitty cat bowls, and we know the rest of it after that. That's a very acceptable reason to leave that motherfucker. That weird ass shit is very fucking acceptable. Sorry, it very much is. And all the fucking video. You just come on, Kyle. You know every little thing that he did. Okay, great. Then they're acceptable reasons to fucking leave, because we know about Elsa Jean, allegedly. There's a lot of Elsa Jean stuff that she doesn't talk about, which, I mean, does she have a baby with, does he have a love child or not? Oh, whose side? Sorry. I know, I tried to make it so I wasn't see if I'm in the middle. Then you can't see. Oh, who said that, Mo? Okay. Which part? A reality over here. Yeah. Reality. I know. I'm going to maybe try to position it where I'm not sitting. Oh, I got to sit more over here. I'm going to make it so I'll sit more over here. Mo literally, so, Mo decides that he's, Mo, the kitty cat shit. Oh my God. Shelly, if you don't know about this, I'm going to give you the PG version real quick. You can find it on it's the chick that, and what's her name? I always forget her name. It was in the Danity Kane chick. Oh God. Okay. So listen, he's having this, conversation. He wants to hook up with, on OnlyFans. What's her name? You know who I'm talking about. The chick that used to be with Danity Kane. She's in an interview and she's talking about this husband who's, she goes into this whole thing. Well, he wants her. So it's Mo. And he wants her to go get kitty cat bowls, 3 of them to be exact. But on the way home, she's got to stop at In-N-Out Burger and eat as much as she can. Stuff burgers down her throat to eat it. Get stuffed enough that she's got to throw up. So when she comes home, yeah, that's it, right? So when she comes home, she's got to put on the kitty cat costume. I forgot the costume part. She's got to wear a kitty cat costume with kitty cat bowls. She's got to eat all the food and then throw up into the bowls while he's behind her. See what I mean? Okay. Then she's got to eat it. And then when he shoves his, she's going to, she's got to have to choke on his, what. And she said, block, motherfucker. She's like, that weird fucking shit. I mean, that's the PG version of it. But oh my fucking God, I would never, I could never look at that. I still haven't looked at him the same. That is first of all, Mo, are you what the fuck is wrong with you? Why would you say that to a fucking stranger, you whack job? I know it's OnlyFans and you're asking for, but that's even, like, ask her if she's even into that shit. You want her, and then you want to say, and you want her to say she loves you and shit. What the fuck is wrong with him? And I think he's got a small dick, probably bad in bed. I don't think he can fuck anybody. I'm sorry, I said it. I don't think he can do that for long at all. I think he's got a problem. He can't dance. And listen, I thought he was the hottest man. The hottest husband. And then that thing, the way that Kyle looks at him, she had to have heard it. I know she heard it. She even said, I saw his wife, the one that wants to be a lesbian now. And I was like, she's like, baby girl, leave him, baby girl. And I'm like, oh my God. Oh, Kyle, poor Kyle. I can't stand her. How fucked is that? You had Aubrey O'Day telling everybody about this sick shit that your husband's into, which you probably know about because you've won plenty of kitty cat costumes for Halloween. I've seen them. I remember them. I'm traumatized by them now because of what you probably had to do that night. You probably gave him permission to go do that dumb shit, right? Something's not right. He started getting really weird, like smoking pot, like he didn't care in front of us, like the camera's there, he's smoking pot, and he's like, oh, laughing about Erica Jane, yelling at Jax when he's like, oh, I didn't know the context, and what context makes that funny ever? Never at all, Miles. What the fuck you mean? He hit the fuck you button on her or something, because then he's like doing all this shit that people can find out about, like the kitty cat bullshit. And then like the money that he stole is a huge deal for me because Erica Jane gets crucified for what Tom's done. And I believe she knew and I believe she was part of it. But why isn't Kyle getting crucified for what Mo has done? And then he goes and tries to take his dad's fucking money too. How much money do you need, dude? You're going to try to conservatorship your dad because his girlfriend who's younger than him spending all his money. You make it like a 20-year-old out spending his money. She's 68. They've been together 20 years. It's her money too. He's 88. She's 68. Granted, she just got domestic violence against Mo's dad, but still, you're letting him run your company because you're a fucking fraudster and you got caught and you can't do it anymore. But he's okay. A year later, he's not okay to fucking finance his money. Or how much money do you need, dude? Like, and get away from me. When he goes to kiss Kyle, she's like, oh, I'm like, honestly, sir, where's your penis been? Like, I don't know where your penis has been. Get off me. Like, get your fucking weird ass mouth away from me, you fucking whack job. How dare you say that to some girl that's going to go on a podcast? Right. That's the fucking problem. Why? But we know it's out there. And he's out there fucking like getting pictures taken. It's not the first time he's had his picture taken with somebody, another girl, Kyle. So why is that? Oh, again, that's the one that makes you think it's over. Not the one that the dance partner one. That's even worse to me because God, who knows what the fuck they're doing behind closed doors. You know what I mean? It's not abnormal for them to fall through their dance partner. And he can't dance as it is. And that chick was into him. And then you replace your picture with hers. That didn't fucking clue you in, Kyle? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? The fact that he keeps going away and not with you. Then she spends Christmas with him. Like, why would you do that? Your daughters are very old at an age where they're adults. They can handle a divorce. We don't have to lie. We don't got to spend Christmas together. They probably think it's weird as fuck that you guys are acting like a family. I would if my dad was a whole ass fucking kitty cat wearing weirdo. Like, honestly, I just found out my parents are completely different people than who the fuck I thought they were. Really, Shelly. It's kind of like finding shit like I don't know if all parents think all kids think their parents are perfect. I don't know. I didn't think they were perfect, but I sure as fuck didn't think they were doing it. Whatever. It's a whole thing. But like, it's very traumatizing. But I'm sure Kyle knew about it. Yeah. So that's it. There's that. Yeah, her protecting him and still wanting to be with him and still saying that, oh, what if he didn't know how to get me back? What do you mean? Is he not an adult? Does he need fucking directions on how to get his wife back and his family? What if he didn't know how? What do you mean? Stop fucking other people, Mo. How about that? Come home and tell me where the 70 million is. Why did you have Kyle? You know where the 70 million is. You say that you know everything that he does with his bank account. Everything at the agency, you're half what you're half. I know 50. I get 50%. He gives me 50. What do you mean? Like, then you know that he defrauded his fucking co-lister, his actual friend, who was the seller and the co-lister with him. And he didn't give him all the offers, and he lied, and he took the money for himself, and he got caught. He wasn't even going to pay it back. He was going to keep going on with life committing fraud. He was never going to tell that guy. We knew he got caught. He's not like he fucking came clean. He's not a good guy. He's not a good person. He's a fraudster who's trying to take his dad's fucking money. And Kyle's like, oh, I got to protect Morgan. Fucking what? You're going to protect Morgan, but you're not. Oh, God, man. It's weird, dude. Stop protecting Morgan and tell us what the fuck and what Mo did and why the fuck you're leaving him. It's very and that's a very acceptable reason to me. Don't you think? But no, she doesn't want to say that. And he's not going to take care of you. He's literally got in trouble. He cannot run his company anymore, Kyle. Why do you think he lost the show? Like, you guys, Kathy will never let you be successful. Don't you fucking realize that? This show is what the most success you're ever going to get. She has shot down every fucking thing, and I guarantee she shot down that shit too. She does not fucking like him. She does not like Kyle. She took over for fucking Big Kathy because Kathy's mean too. The mom was mean. You know, Kim's all fucked up now. Apparently, what just fucking really fucks me up in the head because I'm sober too. I've been sober for like a long time, but it's like thinking that I could go back, and I easily could go back to something like that where I can't control it anymore. And it makes me really sad. Shannon Bedore makes me sad. Fucking Karen makes me real sad and angry. Very angry at Karen. Like, really fucking angry. When I found out it was 4 times, I'm like, I can't fuck with that one. I just can't. I can't fuck with that one. I'm sorry. Like, I can't, you 4 times. I mean, it's only 4 times that you got caught, DW. How many times did you not get caught is my problem, Because, yeah, did I drive fucked up when I was younger? Yeah. But, bitch, you hit the other one hits a fucking house. The other one hits a tree. Could have been a person. And Shannon took a little bit more responsibility than Karen. But to watch these women go not sober, it really freaks me out. That's why I'm really proud of Carl. Hot Carl. I think we need Hot Carl to find a girl, not the girl that he's looking at. Not the girl that Lindsay's freaking out about. Not his type. I mean, well, I don't know. Carl, whatever. Carl is a hot Carl. He's afraid of Lindsay. That's why he seems like he's drunk around her because he can't speak. He's literally definitely afraid of Lindsay. She needs to shut the fuck up. I don't know if you saw that part, Shelly. I was losing it. Listening to Lindsay yell at him about some girl last summer when the story was not the way Lindsay's portraying it. Carl hasn't. I guarantee he hasn't fucked anybody since. Like, honestly, he hasn't. She was at Disney. I know, God. I know. And the mom was so fucked up. Allegedly. I don't know. It's a shame. It's a lot. Kyle's got a lot to deal with, but like, she's a fucking adult. Fucking be honest, man. Because if that's not a problem for you, it's a problem for me that's not a problem for you, what he did. Ericus, guarantee he stole from his fucking victims. And Mo stole from a very dangerous man. To me, you're still a fucking sneak. I can't stand sneaks. I think that rats and sneaks and thieves, to me, when you steal from, like, I stole from the government, fuck them. But like, I can't stand that shit when you steal from people. I just don't get it. Like, I don't understand. Like, you defrauded the most. First of all, you put your family in danger. I mean, I guarantee just because you don't have to pay it back and you're paying some fee to the country, he's not going to be okay with it. It's still the principle. He's still. But the last person I stole from, guess what he did? Set the whole family on fire in front of the guy, and then set him on fire. Let his family burn in front of him, and he had kids. And then so what do you think he's going to do one day to Mo? And Mo's family. I'm not kidding about that part. That is not even alleged. That is a fucking true story. He actually did that. And that's the man he stole. To me, the man does not fucking, it doesn't matter if it's 5 years, 1 year, 2 years away. He's going to get Mo. And it's fucked up to say, but like, Kyle should not be around him. And maybe even if they're divorced, it's not going to matter because Kyle's probably spent that guy's money too. And when you act like you know everything, like, man's going to blame you too. That's a lot of money. God, that's a lot of money. Man, that's a lot of money. $70 million is a lot of fucking money. What the fuck? What do you do with it? Well, where is it? Did he reinvest it? Where is it? Oh my God, Kyle. Dumb fucking whore. Like, I don't get it. You're a liar. You're such a snake. Like, I don't even know. You're probably part of it. You're probably like Teresa signing fucking Monica Chacon's name. Bitch, you're not Monica Chacon. Motherfucker, you are not Monica Chacon. You are Teresa Giudice. Teresa Giudice. You signed Monica Chacon's name. The universe didn't make you do it. God didn't make you do it. Joey didn't make you do it. Juicy didn't make you do it. You did it a million times. We all committed fraud in the fucking after 2008. We all did mortgage fraud. We were all fucked when that happened. Okay, Teresa, stop acting like you didn't know what the fuck you were doing. Monica Chacon, you're Teresa Judice, bitch. Who fucking unalive poor dogs. You shouldn't have any animals. The universe sent you a worse person than you, the first guy, because you didn't learn your lesson. You blame the universe. You just blame the universe. Again, you learn nothing from your fucking life lesson. You come out of prison and you go, oh, the universe. I asked God, why did I have to go to prison in the universe? Well, the universe did it so I could meet Louis. Yeah, but whoa, no. The universe did it so you wouldn't meet Louis. So you would meet Louis and you would say, no, the universe put you in prison because you was a life lesson. And then you came out and you didn't learn anything. You blame them for it. You blame the universe. The universe is like, oh shit, well, she didn't learn the first time. Here comes a harder lesson, which, oh my God, you can't get any worse than what the fuck you got. And for her to say, my parents sent him to me. The universe sent Louis to me. Yeah, bitch, yeah. He sent you the grifter. And you don't see a bitch because guess what? You're the grift. You're the grift. That's why he's not around, allegedly, anymore. He's punishing you. Remember the podcast that he fucking got all excited about? Oh, let's do it out of the house. Oh, yeah, let's do a podcast studio. Me and you. Well, yeah, it wasn't received very well, and he left. He left you. Now you're stuck with Kim D. That fucking snake. You two belong together. Dana, I will never be okay with her. I was fine. Me and Kim were cool. Now she probably owes me. I could probably actually she owes me money, but whatever, man. I'll just blame it on you and David breaking up. But like, don't ever fucking depend on people to literally like, oh yeah, buy the tickets. I'll meet you there. Okay, yeah, buy the tickets. And then, but Kim, go ahead, talk shit. Be fucking a Teresa's fucking stan. Whatever. What do you think that's doing for you? The bitch is gone. I don't care what anybody says. She's not coming back. There's no fucking. Gia's show is not going to do well. Nobody's going to believe these bitches are fucking in Manhattan, made in man. Who's trying to make it Manhattan, by the way? Who and why? Brooks? No. Where? When? Where? Ariana, the kid? Kim's kid? No. Kim sent her to do that. Kim's going to steal her paycheck. Gia, you're not going to law school, you fucking dummy. What are you trying to make it in Manhattan for? What the fuck you doing there? Nobody wants you there. The only one I can fuck with is Candy's daughter. She's actually in law school for a reason in New York. I don't know what other kids are on there, but the ones I'm saying, I don't understand. Nobody's going to fucking buy that shit. Nobody's buying it. Nobody's buying that shit. Like, what is that? What do you want to praise? So now the housewives are failing, which they're not anymore. So you want to put the kids on display, which mean nothing. Gia, I'm going to work on my influencer. I'm going to lean on my influencer side. What influencer inside? Your mom is your influencer. Your mom's a fucking wannabe has been. Not a wannabe. She was iconic. She's probably the most iconic housewife. But with that being said, the bitch has done bad things. She sent out fucking screeners. She has really taken her fucking role as like a housewife and really like never evolved. She never evolved. And fucking Jacqueline knows that, you dumb fucking Larita, you dumb bitch. Like, don't argue with me anymore. Riley, exactly. School, like literally, you can tell Candy doesn't just hand the money over to her. She's really trying to make it Manhattan in law school. So it's like, and I think Todd's daughter too is there. It's like, I'm not buying Gia. She's not doing anything. She's an influencer. What the fuck is that? How? What? Nobody. When you post thong videos, a boats and hose party with you and Louie and his random fast fucking friends and your mom and your 14-year-old sister, you and all the sisters in thongs 3 days after he says he wants to see you in them. I'm sorry. Where the fuck did your head go? I was under the impression that Gia was in law school. We go to law school. Maybe the feds approached her and said, look, your mom's very dumb. And there's no way she's going to give us, she's never going to, we're going to have to work from the inside to get her away from him, right? She is the only one. Exactly. Something happened. Louis has gotten them drunk on this fucking Kool-Aid that he's in. But again, her mom's a cunt anyway. We realized that last year. I'm blaming Louis for all the fucking toxicity. It got worse when he came around, but this bitch has been fucking with people since, I don't know how long these fucking bloggers went back with her, but like 10 years at least. I can't fuck with my brother this year. I gave him the kiss of death. Oh, so you fuck with your brother every year? So it is fucking you. It's never him. It's never been Joey. It's never been Joey or Melissa. You made her look like a fucking stripper. First time, really. You tried to gaslight people the second you walk on the scene. Hi, guys. I just want to say, congratulations on the christening. And Joe was like, you don't talk to us any other time. What the fuck are you doing here? Oh, I didn't know they were going to be on the show. You didn't know you filmed with them? You didn't know you were filming with them? You didn't see all the cameras around filming with them? Don't lie, Teresa. I debunk all of them every time. And thank God your ex-husband, he took my advice and does story times with Joe Judice on fucking YouTube and tells his whole life story. And he literally admits how the fucking guys got caught. You dumb. Oh, please tell me. So horrible. The one with fucking Kelly Dodd is so bad. She's crazy. She talks about how much she loved on the one with Kelly Dodd. She's like, she's like, I loved my brother so much. We were so close. And I literally like did everything for him. We were literally how much she loved Joey and all this stuff. And then Melissa comes along, right? Then it's Melissa's fault. But then she'll say, I was protecting him because my parents are alive. I was protecting him. You'll see, guys. You'll see. Every season, we'll see. We're going to see what? Joey's a fuck. What are we going to see, Teresa? Everything you accuse him of is you. Everything you accuse him of, you are. They were successful before the show and will be after show. What the fuck do you have? What do you have? You're the grift. You're the grift, and he's out of money. You're out of money. You're out of money. You fucked up your car lease. You never paid Mercedes $100,000 when you got your car stolen, allegedly. That, he mortgaged out all $4 million, $5 million of your fucking property in Montville. Okay. That's fucked. You have no money there. All he has, you don't have the show anymore because you done fucked that up. Because he's you and the pasta, him and the pasta, all that shit. What the fuck, Teresa? Like, you're just fucking so broken. I don't know what broken you and when, but whatever. Joey is not a problem. Melissa is not a fucking problem. Nobody on that cast has problems with anybody but you. And then the cast has problems with you. Guess what? They were able to get together. At least they can get, and everybody's blaming Melissa and Teresa for not filming together. Nobody said they would film together. They have still filmed together. Where are they not filming together? They've never said that. They never said that. They never even said they wouldn't interact. They never said that. They filmed together. They interacted. Even she did call her a whore, but whatever. They interacted. It's not Melissa's fucking fault. It is the two clowns that the whole class is being punished for. And guess what? They're not being punished because they got rid of 2.5 people and they hired 2.5 people. Okay. So bye-bye, Freddie, Mellencamp of the East Coast, Jackie. Sorry, Teddy. Love you. Sorry what you're going through, but Jackie's the East Coast Jew. Okay. Bye-bye, dummy. They're definitely keeping Dolores. They're definitely going to keep fucking Melissa. They just hired 2.5 new people. They got rid of the 2 clowns. 2.5 clowns. Bye. Kim, you picked the wrong hill to die on, Kim. And I can't watch one fucking, Dana's like my close friend. I will not ever watch a fucking live with Kim D. The fact that you will not do one with me again, but you'll fucking go on with her time after time, and everybody sits there and talks so much shit. And you lose people after that, but whatever. I know you're probably going to watch this, but whatever, Dana. You know how I feel about Kim. The 2 people that should talk about Jersey is me and her, unfortunately. Because Kim will fucking lie when I know she knows the truth. Kim knows everything. Kim knows more than I do. Kim knows everything. She tells lies to protect Teresa and Louis. It's like, because we can't prove things sometimes, so we can't really say, we know this or that, because we can't prove it. It's hard to prove, you know what I mean? But then she takes, oh my God, it's not Joey's fault. It's never been Joey's fault. Jacqueline did it too. Like, I don't know what happened with Jacqueline or Leah, but me and her had it out on Patreon. I was like, stop recreating history. Stop making it Melissa's fault. Now it's okay. I can't stand these hoes coming out. Oh, now it's Melissa's fault. Jacqueline, go back to what you said. Season 6, sitting at the at Fireside or wherever it was a Fireside. Or the place they were just at recently. Rails, sitting at Rails. Screaming at Teresa, telling her about herself. That's exactly how you feel. You've never not felt that way. It's how you still feel. I don't know what you're using her for. It's just crazy. Sorry. How'd I get on that fucking bitch? I can't stand her. Probably Shelly's here because I want to literally. That's how I feel about Jersey. I live here, and these bitches, I've been fucked over by the rest of them around here. The best of them, I can't take it. I don't talk to anybody. I literally have cut off 5 or 6 of my friends. Dead to me, have not spoken, have not looked back for good reason. And it's, a lot of it's like 6 degrees of separation. My ex-best friend, and we have to call her M because I've ceased and desist, can't speak about her, but that's my connection. And literally, I get so activated with Louis, I can't. But like, it's funny because I used to like, I need therapy. I need help. I'm like, why do I do like, I really do. I need help. Like, I really don't understand. Like, there's a lot of things outside of that make me mad about him. Like I won't eat the food. If I'm at unfortunately end up at a dinner where he's at, I refuse to eat the food. I was like, nope. I don't know if I don't know who I don't know if he knows. He didn't know who me and Thea were, but she chose to eat the food and I chose not to. You never know. Just saying. All he's got left is Teresa's life insurance. Think about it. And if they're even legally married, but she's been sickly lately too. She looks like shit. She's been like when I saw her in Philly, she looked fucking horrible. She's so fucking skinny. She doesn't look well. She doesn't act well. She don't seem well. She shouldn't have any dogs. Why the fuck who told her she could have dogs? Do I have to pull up the 4 German Shepherds? Oh my God, I can't think about it. I have 7 cats. I take care of the animals. I feed squirrels. I feed raccoons. They come up to me. I'm Snow White, like Shelly. I'm Snow fucking White. I swear to God. I do post videos of it, but like I have all these animals that are like my thing. It was part 2 was so boring, Jack. I mean, Tara. Yeah. Oh my God, it's so crazy. Yeah, very crazy. But I'm coming back in a little bit. I want to talk about what was I say? The Nick Viall interview with Allie. Oh God, because Nick Viall likes to with Sandoval was trying to make it okay. He'll like probably talk to Sandoval about this till they make it okay. What he did. And Allie, I was so angry with him. I was angry for a long time when I found out about it. You didn't know who he was? Okay. You didn't know who he was? Get the fuck out of here. Why do they say that shit? It makes me so like, yes, you did. Like, stop. Please stop lying. Like with Teresa. Like, I never did that. I didn't do that. Blue check, DM, Teresa Giudice. You know who you are. I know you forgot. You thought you were Monica Chacon for a little while, but blue check is you. Okay. Nobody else. There's no way for that to be anybody else's DMs. The phone number, I do background checks, is you. Everything right back to you. The emails, everything, Teresa. And everybody, Gabby turned on you. The fact that your own people turned on you is sick. Pasta eating motherfucker, man. Dancing around in no-nose pajamas, by the way, at the Rue La La parking lot. In no-nose pajamas doing the fucking booger love. Screaming, I'm winning, with a man bun. And he's screaming, I'm winning. She's winning. I'm winning. She's winning. Again, why are you wearing no-nose pajamas dancing in the fucking Rue La La parking lot thinking, screaming, I'm winning, doing the booger love? Like, what is wrong with this dude? Man bun and all, Teresa. Brings a random dinner, and that's what we end up with. Look what you did now. Look what you did. Now we got this fucking wacko dancing around doing the booger wolf. It's crazy. He's a fucking, and he's on TikTok doing the booger wolf. You see him? He's like what is the I call his pasta face now everything when he's on pasta, which is everything he's like always doing. That's the booger wolf to me. Okay. And the Rue La La parking lot is him when he said that he owned half of Rue La La. He owned a part of Rue La La and he had lost $500 million, but he's in the parking lot and it doesn't bother because I love you. I love you. It doesn't matter how much money I lost. Motherfucker, stop. You're wearing no-nose pajamas and you're dancing around. It's like, nobody asked you to come do the booger wolf here. Nobody asked for this. Universe sent him to her. Like, oh yeah, you didn't learn. Okay, well, here you go. Here's you're supposed to say no to him. Or even if you get involved and you see what he's doing, you're supposed to say no to it, Teresa. I'm going to retire her. I'm going to retire. Fuck these people. I'll retire you, baby. Let's go to our $7 million mansion we just built. I'm going to retire her. She don't need to work anymore. 5 minutes later, he's our manager. Sorry, doesn't that mean that you have to, you don't make money unless she works? And what has she been doing ever since? Every reality show she can find. The money's going. The money goes to him. The money goes to their life. And it's going to be gone soon. If it's not already. And what do they have left? Not the show. Allegedly. Just saying. I'm not speaking anything that's not fact. Except for my opinions, Kim's just so... yeah, that part, yeah. I just, how do I feel about... And then, I don't know if you're still here, but I could go into all of them. I feel like the older... Well, let's see with the franchises. I feel like the older ones... they become toxic because these people have been together for so long that Bravo needs them to fuck each other over for content, and the producers want to go home at night, so they make them play silly games. They make things up for them to do, play silly fucking games, get drunk and get in a fight. They get their content, and then now there's their fucking fight, And I don't remember these women. I don't remember watching a save them being fighting together. I played my hair a lot too. That might piss you off. Sorry. It's very annoying. I know. I always allegedly in the I always put a disclaimer. It's when a father bother you that I have ADHD and I don't like to. I can't really sit still. I even try. Even if I stop playing with my hair, I can't sit still. I'm always moving around. I'm doing a booger wolf, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, I feel the same way, but I do feel like Bravo has done something weird with the fucking franchises because they're working somehow. Somehow the Shannon season worked with Alexis. Somehow fucking Atlanta is working. Well, Is it? I don't know if it's working, but it's a lot of info. If there's a lot of behind the scenes, holy fuck, is there a lot of shit going on? Oh my god. I knew Kenya did not just do that over that fucking threat. That doesn't make any sense. Why'd you poke the bear, dummy? That doesn't make sense. Okay, it was over fucking some other shit. Mingly, allegedly. All right, guys. Amir, did you find me the Nick File? Sorry, I need to tell you what to do. Did you find the Nick File interview with Allie or anything? I want to just. Oh, I thought what I started to do was fucking literally schedule the next live real quick, and then I'll put it on there. But I'll do the Allie interview because of course he did. Of course. Oh, why isn't he doing James? James doesn't do podcasts though. I think James is doing all right though. Look, I'm not a James apologist. I just have been rooting for him the whole time. Way more than I've ever rooted for Sandoval. No, I root for Sandoval. I don't root for him anymore. Way more than I've ever rooted for anybody on any show. I've rooted for James. Because I feel like Kristen, we only saw evidence of Kristen slapping him. Like, why would you put that in your book, but you don't put the fact that you slapped him? Whether he hit me behind the fucking bush or something. What? Kristen, stop. You shouldn't even be here, bitch. Like, what are you doing back here? Really? Because the only person that actually did anything deserved to be back would be Stassi, I think. It still probably didn't learn anything. I think Faith is, screwed. Faith gets screwed. Garcelle gets screwed. Nene gets screwed. I feel like there's a pattern here. Catherine gets to stay after her little monkey emoji thing. They try to make a thing out of it. Do you think I think so, yeah. I really want them. Listen, I wish Kathy and Kyle and Kim would have their own show, and Mauricio, because there's so much shit that goes on between Paris and Love, Buying Beverly, whatever his show was, our show. There's so much content with them that they don't need to take up our time anymore. Go get creative control of a show. They'd have more creative control to have their own show, and they combine everything. There's a lot of drama, a lot of shit. We said, Kathy, that they don't talk about. You saw how Kathy looked at Kyle when they were talking about Kim. Not that I want Kim to be exploited, but maybe if they treated her more like, more of an equal. I'm not saying that would cure her. Listen, I know how it feels to be an addict. I feel fucking sad for Kim. I really do. Thank God she doesn't get in a car and drive like fucking Karen. But I do think Kathy will be back. I think they'll all be back, actually. I just wish that they would do something with get rid of Kyle, which I feel like I say that because I feel like they would never get rid of her. But I also hear people say that Teresa would never leave. And I don't see why the people think that either. But I think people don't think Kyle should leave. But if they go the way I'm saying, give her another show with all of them and give them creative control of it, like the Kardashians did, because there's so much to like that they take up a lot of our time. We can't focus on other things, other people. And I really like Kathy. I do. I think Kathy pretends to be dumb, and I don't know, not dumb, but like she pretends to be a dude, like I don't know, like fruity, I guess, not fruity, flighty. But I just think that I think that her and Rick do have a great relationship. I do admire their relationship. I do believe what he says when he said, at their anniversary, how he loves her the same, all that. You know who I miss though, guys? I miss Brody Jenner. I miss that. I miss the Hills really bad. I miss seeing Brody on the show. Like Brody's grown a lot, but I miss like Linda, like his mom. I really just wish that like that show, I would rather that come back and not be on MTV to be on here or something. Like let Bravo NBC pick up something maybe with like Spencer. Like I would love to see Spencer back on TV with Heidi. Especially since she was working with Pitbull. But I think that Bravo should have picked up Secret Wives of Mormon Lives, because that is fucking amazing. That is steroids on. I know. I'm like, wow, is that bad? I was like, I guess it's not gated, I guess. I don't know. And I don't believe that Sutton is broke at all. I don't think you can be broke when you get that much money. But I was just saying, what if something happens to him? What happens? She's done now. That money's gone, but she's probably able to save a lot of money. I don't think that she's struggling like Dana thinks. And she's like, I looked into it more, and it seemed like Christian's girlfriend. Again, it's court ordered for him to pay that money for the rest of his life, but I feel like there's ways around that. Like he's in a different country. He could just stop paying. It could take you forever to get the money. I don't think he would do that. I just feel like Sutton feels iced out by the new girlfriend. And I don't think he's ever really had another person in his life that he has now. And I think that's fucking freaking around. But I don't know if that's why Sutton's downsizing. I don't think she's having money problems. I think it was because her store was not taking up space that didn't have to be used. It was a lot of, I heard it was a lot of money to have space on the main road there. Now her house on a main road, like we got to pull up Sutton's house now. Like, doesn't Erica live on a main road too? Like, these bitches make over $1 million an episode almost a season. Why are you on a main? Not that a main road's bad. I don't know what that even means in there. I guess it means it's not gated. But it's like the Queen of Sheba. Yeah, she's probably able to save a lot of money. All right, what was I doing? I got a piece of it. What's it called? Oh yeah, I'm gonna try not to be as high when I come back. Sorry if I Shelly, I smoke a lot of pot. Sorry. It's my EpiPen. I'm allergic to shellfish. Lobster Louie. Allie's interview. Allie interview. It's gotta be new interview with Nick Vile and Brittany's diagnosis for a cruise and other pop culture news. All right, let's see. I'll make the thumbnail after. Amir, did you hear me? Where's my podcast producer? Producer sounds so mean. Sounds so regal. I know. Like, I got to see her house now because Dorit moved. That wasn't the house that we saw with the water park on the backyard. Apparently, it was a new house. So she set that shrine up by her and PK. Newly. I don't know what the deal is with their house. Apparently, the agency owns it or owned it, whereas the agency was on the mortgage with PK. There's so much. But even PK calling Mauricio when he got pulled over, and not his wife. And he's not a cheater. I mean, come on, he was with somebody. I think Karen was with somebody too. What time is it? It's 5:20 somewhere. It's 4:20 somewhere. Can't believe Easter's on 4:20. That's an old comment. I know, I did too. I mean, I like a lot of what Drake said, but I also feel like we had to focus on like a lot of her and Kyle. We already know how she feels. Kyle can fuck off. Like, Kyle can fuck the fuck off, you know? What time is it again? 5:25 o'clock. We'll just say 6 because you know how I say I'll be here. And then sooner and then it's later. But 6 is enough time. And I don't have a fucking thumbnail for it, but I'll do last night's just in oh no, I can't. I'll just no. Can't do that. Never mind, no thumbnail yet. Okay. All right. I'm gonna end this live. Go to the bathroom. Oh, let me get I know you're Larja. I love Larja. Sorry, I went all the way back up there. All right, I'm gonna put the link in here real quick. I was able to do it yesterday. I don't know how I did it, but where am I at? Did I end the live? No. Okay, sorry. Create this. Create it, please. Create live stream. Please create it. Create live stream, please. Oh, I can't do Instagram yet. That's right. Sorry. Okay. Nope, I don't want to take that off there. Off there. Thank you. There. Oh, I do it from here. That's right. So, like an hour from now. And I want to go over the Allie interview with Nick Vile. Oh, he's so annoying. I don't know who gives him the interview questions. I hope his wife's there with him. He does way better when she's there. It's way better when she's there. His child bride wife. I was in The Bachelor Nation, and I stopped really watching like a long time ago, like a real long time ago. But I watched a lot of seasons of it. I don't remember him at all. I wasn't there when he was there. Or I wasn't there when he was there. I was watching when he was there. All right, all right, let me get it. All right, here. Oh, my husband's room. My husband locked the keys in his car today at work. In our Jeep, and we unless he gets an extra set, he can't get in. So he had to do that today. Not that you guys care about that. All right, Krista, shut up. Get to where I'm at. There's me. Thank you for joining, Shelly. I hope I'm not getting on your nerves. Come back, definitely, please. I love new people because, you know, people that are in the chat, I've been with me for so long, like this whole 4 years, and they're like, I know, and they don't have to be here. And I tell them they are more of a friend to me and do more for me than my friends that I've done in 30 years that I've known for 30 years. Like, so I appreciate everybody. Everybody's like family here. And I always drop the link too. You can always come up and talk and voice your opinion. And if you disagree with me, I love it because I want to know other perspectives because I want to know if I'm wrong. Like, maybe I am wrong. You know, maybe I haven't seen it the way somebody else has seen it. I love different perspectives. That's why it's called Whose Side Are You On? I usually try to keep it like that. But Krista, what are you doing? Pay attention. God damn it. Krista, your ADHD is fucking horrible. Copy link. Go to that live because how can I get that live? I can't get to that live. I gotta go in StreamYard. No, I don't. Yes, I do. How did I do this yesterday? All right, now I gotta go on this one. Okay, I think. Inner studio. And I can post it right there, but from in here. No, Krista, go with that. Never mind. I'll be right back. No, you'll still see me. I'm telling you, I'll be right back. Like I won't be right back. I'm still here. So yeah, let's see. YouTube. I'm just gonna have to get my do it this way. I thought I did. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I promise I'm gonna go get a drink, something to drink. I'm gonna unhide myself, which is just some eyeliner. I'm gonna put some drops in my eyes. And this was such a boring fucking reunion. Really, like I don't understand. Okay, don't talk, Kristen. Shh. Stop. Okay, chat. Hi guys. Oh, wait, did I see somebody else that I haven't seen? Oh, no, it's just Shelly. Okay. Paste link. Paste the link. Yay. Okay. That's the next live in an hour. I'll put the thumbnail up. Like I said, Tom Sandoval. I'm not Tom Sandoval. Nick Vial. Allie. I'm sure it's like that Allie. And back to you guys. Shut that off. Yes. Okay. I'll be back. Oh, please come back. I love talking with you. I'll drop the link too. So yes, like, comment, subscribe, everybody. Thanks for joining. So many people watching. I love you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for coming up. I was like, somebody, there's so many people watching on next too. Like, I'm gonna interact with everybody. It sucks. I can't see the comments. I don't even know if there's comments over there. Yeah. You know what? Next time I'll hook it up on my phone so I can see them. But I love you guys. Please come back in an hour. I will see you then. In the meantime.